Guys, this is going to be a big one. This is going to be a big because for me, there's so much to discuss. I don't even know what's going to be popping off right now because there's actually too much to discuss. There's way too much to discuss. We've got to discuss Messi getting a red card. We've got to discuss Inaki Williams. We've got to discuss Inter family saying what so. We've got to discuss what does Cristiano do if he doesn't score a goal in a game? We've got to discuss that. We've got to discuss Pogba. We've got to discuss Firmino. We've got to discuss Ole Gunnar Solskjaer as well. And then we're going to then wrap everything together as one. So there's a lot to get down. So guys, bear with me. But guys, remember, man, please, to support your boy, so support the Football Hut and support the content crack. Donate to the Football Hut. The PayPal link is in the description box below. Donate to the Football Hut. PayPal link is in the description box below. Donate to the Football Hut so I can give you that content crack. Like the video if you're here. Like the vid. Subscribe if you're new. Subscribe. Like the vid. Subscribe. So okay, let's start. I think it's good to start with stuff that is recent. I think that's the key thing because enough with the intros. We all know who you guys are, and also so I don't really care about how you guys are doing. I don't even care how I'm doing. Let's talk Messi and Barcelona. So look, this was a great opportunity for Barcelona just to get a trophy. It doesn't mean anything. It's a Super Copa, but just as a morale boost, it was a perfect opportunity for them to say what's up. But again, which comes to football, you can never ever underestimate your opponents. And I think specifically for Barcelona, they're in no position to underestimate their opponent at all. They are the least people who should even think about underestimating their opponents. 2-2, crazy game. I began watching the game at extra time. Watches, wow, this is going to go the penalties. Inaki Williams hits a stupendous shot that is pretty much unsavable. That shot that he hits, I don't think anybody or their mama or grandmama is saving that freaking shot. Barca trying to come back. They're trying to say what's up. And my Lord in heaven, because I was like, wait a minute, surely that can't be Messi. And this is the whole thing, is that Messi has a violent side. Messi does have an aggressive side. He isn't this sweet little lovely boy and so forth and everything. And I think that because why that is so significant is that you could see how much Barca wanted to win this game and how frustrated they were that Athletic Bilbao kept on pegging them back. So Messi's reaction there was clearly was out of frustration, physical frustration, because Messi wanted this. Just, they may not win La Liga, they're definitely not winning the freaking Champions League, and I think they're winning Copa del Rey. He wanted this just as something. Let me just give Barcelona something. So the fact that they just saw it slip away, I think really pissed him off and really got to him. And wow, what a way to end that with a red card. So let me come first to Jamal on this. So thoughts on Barcelona losing that, but specifically Messi getting frustrated and getting a red card.
Yeah, but guys, as you know, I'm pissed off, but you want to talk about Messi.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
You're pissed off. Really?
Red Devil, mute your mic. We'll get there. So come for it.
Yeah, man. I don't know why anybody's surprised, because Messi always have a dark side. He just doesn't show it all the time. But Messi have a dark side. Guys, I want to say Griezmann is no longer a flop.
Oh, come on. Because of one game?
No. This in the last 5 games, Griezmann has G'd up. And Hazard, on the other hand, is the biggest flop in the world right now. I'm sorry. I know we can't, but this is with Griezmann. Hazard is officially now the biggest flop in football history. No longer Griezmann.
I agree.
Yeah, man. I mean, I was shocked because when I think Barca was 1-0 up.
Coutinho still exists, by the way.
Wait, man. Let's
Coutinho has the Champions League. Coutinho has the Champions League.
Yeah, man. I was shocked that Barca lost this game, man. I say they had this, but that's to tell you, that's how football is, man. Strange stuff happens.
It's very strange stuff, and we'll get to even stranger stuff later on, man. What's it called? Wait, is sorry, is that Maxi?
Oh yeah, Chelsea Babalao. It's me.
Oh.
I'm back.
Hashtag Lampard in, bro.
No. We're not even addressing Lampard here. So, okay, Max, your thoughts on Messi getting sent off and Barca losing this game?
Nah, it's hilarious, honestly, because when I was watching the game, I was like, is Messi playing? Like, where's Messi? Matter of fact, why is he still in the game? I mean, it's obvious that we're taking it seriously. I mean,
very seriously.
Real. Because if not, Messi should have been out the game or whatnot. But he wasn't even helping in the game. That's the main thing. But I mean, I think he was just frustrated. You know what I mean? And the guy baited him. You know, he kept haggling Messi, and Messi got baited, and he did what he did. But it was just a frustration foul, and he forgot about VAR. That's what it is, Before you could just Messi could do what he does, then he'll walk away, and the ref doesn't see it. And, everyone's like, "Oh, no, it cannot be Messi." But this time, I forgot there was a VAR, and when he did it, he was looking left and right. But
no, because you know what I thought? I was thinking that they're not going to send off Messi. Like,
actually,
it's like they're going to look that it's Messi, but they'll be like, nah, let's just say no. But it's like, it just shows that Messi. Nah, sorry, man. It is what it is.
Nah, I mean, you can't look at that in VAR and not send him.
No, wait.
You have to.
A boxing.
He might have not sent off Messi because he was sending off Jordi Alba. He went for Jordi Alba. He thought it was Jordi Alba did it. So
he was pointing out Jordi Alba. It was like, nah, it cannot be Messi.
Yeah. Okay, it's really because I thought, so it's Jordi Alba. But then when they now showed the number 10 and it was Messi, I was like, oh fuck, it was Messi. So I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, they were trying to do Jordi. It was like, nah, it cannot be Messi. It can't be our golden boy. But that's dude, man. He was frustrated though. I can understand because that game, he was not getting anything done. I mean, nothing was going their way.
Bilbao played well. Bilbao played
very well, yeah. But Griezmann stepped up. I mean, he scored 2 goals. He had a chance to score the third one. Obviously, I don't know. You can't say it was a half chance because those are the type of chances you want a world-class player like so-called world-class player like Griezmann to score that volley that he missed. But yeah, he kind of stepped up. You could say that. I mean, you could see the defense kind of messed Barcelona off as usual. So, but at the end of the day, it was a good win by Bilbao, and they deserve it because that last goal they scored was a great G.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's it called? Let me come to Ahmad, man. Messi getting sent off, Barca losing the Super Cup that they wanted to win, man. Huge effect on them.
Is this team supposed to beat PSG? It's a crap team.
Ahmad,
look, HH. Not everybody can win the Super Cup.
Ahmad, I want you to Ahmad, I want you to look at the bottom right corner of the screen. There's a guy called Gatlock here, and he's an expert at clipping things and making them come back to haunt you. Ahmad, are you sure you want to be so boisterous and so arrogant and start insulting them, and then come match when the second leg takes place, we are now calling you LSG and doing a 48-hour stream? Are you sure you want that?
I can't see it in my mind that Barca will win against us.
Wow.
But it would be worse than a 6-1. It will be worse if we lose against this Barcelona team.
Don't you learn, man? Wait, Ahmed, don't you learn from me? Learn from me. Learn from me. Don't fall into this trap. Don't fall into this trap because look, Barca, although they were looking at it and so forth, but it's like, it isn't the Barca of old, and
they don't have the quality. That's the problem. Look at their team.
Iniesta is not there. Ricky Puig should have started there. He was playing all right. But there's no Iniesta, there's no Javi, there's no David Villa, there's no Puyol.
Pedri.
A lot of huge... Yeah, look.
What it is really, though, bro, they got to stop relying on Sergio Busquets or whatever his name is. Like,
Sergio what?
Whatever his name is.
No,
he's done. Jordi Alba made a couple plays, but still, they got to move on. That's the problem. They don't want to move on from La Masia, whatever they call it.
Okay. Wait, so what's it called? Gatlock, talk to me. Messi getting sent off, Barca losing this game, man.
Sorry, did you call me?
Yes, I called you, man.
Yeah, look, I barely watched this game because, bro, it's a Super Cup. I mean, the only Super Cups I really pay attention to is the UEFA one. So... I saw in
Iñaki Williams goal.
I saw his goal. That was
super
really
goal.
That was
Super
good.
goal.
And Messi's red card was unfortunate because the guy picked a fight with him, and yeah, Messi lashed out.
But you can't call it unfortunate. Like if you react, you react. You raise your hands. It is what it is.
Yeah, but you see, those kind of things are very annoying, man. Like, no, I mean, it's like you have this kind of younger brother that keeps poking you, and then you finally give him one slap like that, beautiful slap. But then your parents come and start smacking you for it.
That is in real life, but in a context of a football match, you know that specifically players are what can we do to get the best player sense of frustrated? So you must know that they are going to try and frustrate you. So you have to keep your cool until the referee blows his whistle. Then you can beat him up after the referee blows his whistle.
Isn't Messi the captain as well?
Yeah, he's the captain. Captain.
It makes it worse.
Okay. Yeah. You see, look, I've never really respected Messi as the captain of that, so that one is.
Yeah, I mean, he's not a leader. It's a symbolic thing, really. So.
Well, anyway, look, I don't have much input on this game. It's just that it's quite sad that these guys cannot win even a Super Cup. Like, it's embarrassing for Barcelona nowadays. I mean, where are Barcelona now? I mean, come on, struggling to get into top 4 and you can't even beat at least Bilbao in a Super Cup. Like,
wait, hold on. Are you playing Football Manager?
Me? No.
Oh no! I thought I was hearing like a referee whistle or something in the background. Okay, maybe just me.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me come to what's it called. Hazem, talk to me briefly. This whole Messi getting sense of Barca losing the Super Copa.
No, yeah, I didn't really watch the game, but I heard that Messi got sent off. Yeah, that too bad, you know. But it's just it's just the Super Cup, so it's not like the end of the world for Barcelona.
But this may be the only trophy he can give Barca before he leaves, though. whoa, guys! That was not a joke. That was not a joke. Barca fans, that was not a joke.
Wesley, you still have
other people are living with treble, with a league title, with a Champions League.
Guys, Barca fans, I didn't mean it like that. Barca fans, I don't mean it like that. Sorry.
Look, I don't really have a lot of faith in Barcelona this season, and now the cup that they lost, they should just focus on trying to get top 4 in the league, because I don't think they can overtake Atletico or Real Madrid or Atletico.
No. Hazem, you can't do that to Barcelona.
No, because
that their aim is
the problem is
you can't do that.
As a Barcelona fan, I cannot imagine myself having faith for this season when at the start of the season Messi says that he doesn't even want to play for the club. So I would just be if I was a Barcelona fan, I'd just be in depression the whole time. I have no hopes. I don't know why they have like hopes for even winning the cup.
Wow. Okay. Or what's it called? Because I know Red and Wilton are going to go in, so I want to leave them till last. Red Devil, talk to me. Messi getting sense of Barcelona being able to beat Bilbao.
Sorry, I'm just watching the setting up, so I didn't see it in real time. It's completely needless. Shout out to the underdogs, man. Shout out to the underdogs today, because this was a day for the underdogs. This was a day for the because those teams G'd up today, didn't they? They said what's up to the champions teams today. So no,
Red Devil.
What?
Red Devil.
Yeah,
notice how HH got every prediction today wrong.
I was going to mention that.
Red Devil, are you seriously celebrating a draw? Come on, you're better than this.
Oh, we'll get there. Not so. We'll get there.
Stop celebrating.
Get there. Relax. Relax. Red Devil, focus on Messi. Red Devil, ignore that. Focus. Just give me Messi and whole thing, because we have a lot of time to talk about that.
Exactly. What I'm just saying is that like shout out to the underdog is the point I'm trying to make from this, and shout out to Athletic, because I'm sure everyone on this panel didn't give them a chance, and so when an underdog team does get a performance, get a result, we should give them credit where credit is due. We're all talking about how, and I didn't watch the game. I didn't watch the last I think extra time. But like, shout out to Athletic Club, man. Shout out to Inaki Williams. Shout out to the way Athletic performed and the mentality, despite being 2-1 down, able to overturn it to 3-2. That mentality is a really big thing these days. That's the fact. Like, it's not just about the players that you have; it's about mentality. And quite frankly, Barcelona don't have the mentality that the Athletic Club showed in this game. You know.
So I mean, do you think Messi let down his team, getting sent off like that, or it's part of the frustration? You understand the passion and the emotions of that moment.
It was completely needless, but I think we're seeing the beginning of the end of Messi and Ronaldo anyway. You know, so like it's just now it's just people just starting to realize it. So, but it was a completely needless. But he's probably frustrated with the lack of this team. Oh, just one more thing. Like, where was the goat weight today? Where was
he was there. I think he had like a shot that he scoffed or something, but he was there. He was there doing his thing.
Fair enough.
All right. What's it called?
The era of Messi and Ronaldo is over. It's Lewandowski's time now. That's it.
That's Mike. Mute that mic as hard as you can. Mute that mic like you never muted a mic in your life before. Mute that bloody mic.
Hey, Judge.
Wait, easy. Wait,
no. I was just saying, you wanted to go to Wilton Red last, right? Okay.
Okay. No. Talk to me.
Okay. This is all the build up for Messi coming to the big club.
Oh, come on.
Oh my!
Really?
Manchester City. Okay, it's all the build up. Okay, he's coming to his home. He's just showing Barcelona he doesn't want to stay there. That slap on the head. When was the last time Messi slapped someone in the head? This is probably the first time. So it tells you this guy does not want to be at Barcelona, and they kept him.
He punched Fabinho in the Champions League.
Red, you will have your turn. Red, mute your mic. Red, mute your mic. I know you're gonna go in on this to ruin your mic.
That was quite a recent. But at least when Messi doesn't get sent off, he doesn't cry like a baby, like Mr. Christina, the guy that cries every time he gets.
You're not winning the CL, Nafta. You're not winning the CL. Okay, just.
Have I said that?
No, I'm just saying.
Whoa.
Yes.
So
Red Devil, stay in place.
Okay, look, Natsa, are you done before we get to these Madrid fanboys?
Before anything, Bilbao, you should give Bilbao credit.
Yeah, for sure.
Nobody has said it. Barely anyone has said anything about Bilbao. You've just been talking about Messi again.
Yeah. No, but because what's it called? They beat Real Madrid and
exactly.
Barcelona.
That's what I was saying. So,
exactly. So and that was a fantastic goal, a super goal.
Yeah. So shout out to Inaki Williams. What a goal! And I didn't really watch the full game, but I watched the extra time, and it was kind of good. But shout out to them.
Okay, before I get to some Messi slander, let me just take some of these thing in chats before these guys go crazy. So from Alex B says Bilbao beats Madrid and Barca the same week. Respect. By the way, Messi bottling another final, nothing new. Alex B, that is harsh. That is really harsh, but true. Totally awesome. Great day of football. # Sunday vibes. From Casey, who says, why am I hearing an air conditioner? Can someone please mute their mics, please? Please mute your mics. I'm hearing an aircon. From Casey, who says, thank you. From Casey, who says, a half-fit Messi shouldn't have started. We need to sell Lenglet and Jessica Alba. They are class A bricks, and defensively, Alba is worse than Alonso. No, he's not. Casey, shut your mouth. No, he's not. Alonso is a different beast. From Latin Lozario, says, Marcelino got a trophy beating Barca and Madrid in less time. What's Lampard's excuse? Oh, Lord. Laugh out loud and save your Juve. Let me easy. And save your Juve slander, please. Inter beats us straight up, whatever. We'll get to you, boys. Whimsical thought, forgets Messi. Koeman is BS. Barca fans accept it. Is it really down to Koeman? Really? The Laughing Sailor says, to all the balling Messi has done in his career, if he doesn't leave Barca, he's an idiot. Bro, he should have left in the summer, but Bartomeu said, what's up? Because look, it's the Messi Barca thing. It's finished. It's done. The sooner he leaves, the better. He should leave this month. Your boy Zed said, I actually watched the match unlike you clowns. Messi endured sheds pulling, Robbie tackles all game, and no yellow card awarded. I'm glad he did it. You see, before I come to Wilton and so forth, Zed, don't give me that crap. You are the captain of the team. You're the leader of the team. And as I said to one of these guys, you know that these players are out to frustrate you and are looking for a reaction. As an experienced captain and leader, you shouldn't fall victim. Messi reacted because he knew the game was lost and he let out his frustrations. It is what it is. I don't think what he did was wrong. My thing is, it is what it is. Now, if you had done that like in the 43rd minute or 73rd minute, then it's bad. It's the 119th minute. Barca didn't look like scoring. It is what it was. He knew the game was lost and he just reacted. So, but don't say like, oh my gosh, I should not blame the guy. Shit playing and so forth. It's part of the freaking game, bro. Deal with it. Wilson, talk to me.
All right. First of all, I would like an apology from every absolute pathetic loser. When I was in on the last two hangout, because I was working that day, because Barca won that game. Oh, they're the Messi somehow the best in the world. Let's take a trip down to memory, shall we? 2017 Juve 3-0, 2018 3-0 to Roma, 2019 4-0 to Liverpool, and last season 8-2. I've been saying it. The guy is finished at the top level. I don't know why you guys just will admit it. Messi is finished at the top level. The guy is the greatest superstar bottle job in the final I've ever seen in my life.
Okay. So, Wilson, if Messi now drops several hat-tricks and several goals, you will still say he's finished.
Again, this is what I'm building up to. Because he scored 2 goals against Granada, he was somehow the best player in the world. I told you it is. He's the greatest La Liga player of all time. It's his kingdom. I'm not surprised when he gets a hat-trick against Eibar, Elche.
Whoa. Is this true? 4-game ban?
Straight red, isn't it?
Yeah, straight red. It might be 4-game ban.
So it affects La Liga games. I thought this is
Yeah, do you remember Ronaldo got a red card and it affected the
league is finished for Barcelona. The league is finished. Messi's banned. The league is finished.
My God.
Time for Griezmann to step up.
Goat wait, we need you. Wilton, continue.
Again, bro. What was Messi out today? Because I guarantee if I talk to a Messi fanboy, aka Sean, he's gonna say Messi dribble. Do I look like a dribble merchant to you, bro?
Wilton, calm down.
Mute your mic, Nata. Mute your mic.
No. Let him land. Wilson, land.
He can't land, bro. This is pressure. He's not landing.
Orgasm when he dribbles past people. Is it the game about scoring goals? I'm so confused right now. So when Messi dribble past 3 people, he doesn't do anything. Barca loses the game. Oh, Messi had no. He's a choke merchant. We see it. I'm not surprised Barca lost today. I called it. I said they were going to lose. But all of you guys thought I was delusional because I'm a Real Madrid fan. I'm delusional. I've been saying it. We all been saying it. The guy is finished at the top level. We literally gave you a chance to win the Super Cup. That was your chance to win a trophy. We let Bilbao beat us. Shout out to Lucas Vazquez. We paid him for Bilbao to beat Barca in the final. We wanted to embarrass Barca. This club is such a garbage club. I've never seen such a garbage club.
You can't let him talk that much crap with that response. You can't let him talk that much crap.
No.
Let
everyone talk.
Nata, please mute your mic.
I need to respond to this guy.
Bring up the ooze, man. Wilson, bring up the ooze. Where's the ooze?
I'll get to the ooze later with that injury.
You cannot talk so much trash with that response.
Your mic, Nata, please. You never want to say
I don't care. The ooze wasn't playing. Leave the ooze.
Please, not
get the ooze involved. Where was the ooze? Come on, it can't just be Messi, man.
No, because it's not about Messi.
Hey, can I speak? Can I speak?
No, you can't speak.
You guys were bashing my name. You guys were saying who was saying. I did it. I was one that said Messi is finished at the top level.
This is gonna bite you in the ass. It's gonna bite you in the ass.
Please mute your mic, man.
It's gonna bite you.
No. This around your point, no, guys. We have to have one at a time. Please, one at a time, because people have to be able to listen to this afterwards. Wilson.
I just have to say, Messi to me. For the guy that claims to be the GOAT, you're the greatest bottle fighter person I've known in my entire life, bro. You are finished at the top level. You can't even win the Super Cup. You might see them might win the Copa del Rey because Barca historically they're really good in that competition. But if they get to the final, it's just we all know Messi's gonna bottle it. And again, you get a red card today, and I'm supposed to be praising you. Get the F out of here. The guy is finished at the top level. I don't want to talk about Messi no more. Cristiano Ronaldo will always be greater than you, Messi. You are a finished bum. You're never gonna win anything.
Okay, you've done it. Okay. All right, let me come to you, boy. Red, talk to me.
This guy, bro.
Man, I don't know. I'm not like when was I like a Messi hater? I don't think I was. And I don't like. Look, who cares that Messi got a red card? To be honest with you, I don't like. You can tell they weren't taking the match seriously. They started like youngsters, and this is like a transitioning Barca team. It's like we should relax. Like Barcelona know that they're not the best team in Europe. It's not like there was a lot of hype around this. Pedri is still very young. So Gino Dest is still a new signing. They have the new guy in center back. I think he's pronounced Arejo. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but so it's a transitioning team, right? And overall, I don't think that Barcelona were awful. I think Athletic Club were just the deserved winners. And the Super Cup does not matter. Like I don't think Barca should go into crisis mode because of this. It's just a Super Cup. if anything, this could be a positive that Messi rests for the Champions League, which Barcelona do have a chance of winning because they are actually winning. I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know how that's funny, man. Because all you need is it's 180 minutes of good football, and you could go through in the Champions League. Like, there's no team that's actually amazing this year. I feel like this year is very well balanced.
Okay, so you're saying that Barca still have a chance of beating PSG? You're saying
everybody has a chance, of course. At the end of the day, it's going to be 11v11 on the night. Like, PSG fans could talk right now and say like, "Oh, look how garbage Barca are," but when the match whistle blows on the day of the game, let's see how confident you are.
I'm going to be very careful, bro.
Exactly.
I'm going to be very careful, bro.
Yeah, like, take it from an experienced fan who's had a loud now.
Don't worry, I haven't. I've clipped it.
So yeah, the point I'm trying to say is like,
will win.
Wait, let's talk
about the game. Like, let's talk about the game. Like, Griezmann's first goal, that was some beautiful football. Like that, like the build up to that goal was beautiful. Like there are some positives. Like, that's showing you Coleman's like process. Like, the goals they conceded were like, one was on the far post where they exploited Jordi Alba, because Jordi Alba is more of an offensive fullback. He's not really a defensive fullback, so it was hard for him to really go in on that challenge because he's just physically weaker. So okay, they concede that goal. Second goal was off a set piece, which again, it's a young back line. Like, Longley's experienced, and Longley and Alba are the experienced defenders in that back line. So they're still developing. So of course, in set pieces they're going to be weak. That's something that you could fix. So it's not entirely a negative. And then third goal, like, look, every player has moments in their career that are just magical, where like no matter how much tactical setup, no matter how much you set up for that and plan for that game, there's nothing you can do about it. It's just an individual moment of brilliance. And Iñaki Williams came with one of those. I'll liken it to, like, let's say, for example, Vincent Kompany's goal against Leicester, where he won the league in that game, because and that was just an individual moment of brilliance. No matter what you do, like, this is just meant for that player. That moment is his. And Iñaki Williams pulled one out, and he deserves the title. That goal deserves to be a title-winning goal.
Yeah, great score, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, so overall, like, for Barca fans, like, I know it's gonna hurt. Of course, because like, you're in transition, and like, Messi obviously is like, they're planning his exit, so like, his time is inevitable. Like, try to look at the bright side that your team is transitioning. That, like, whatever you had before, that is done. Like, you can't compare these players to Xavi and Iniesta. Like, it's exhausting. That's not gonna happen. You can't compare these players to Puyol. Like, those players gave you trophies. They gave you their moment. Like, you have to let the team grow, and like, you can't just be hypercritical every time they lose a game. Like, every single time Barca lose, I feel like the world ends and they have to go and spend 160 million on another player just because they lost a trophy. Like, it's okay.
Okay, but quickly before we move on, so what do you make about Messi's red card?
I mean,
right, wrong, you can understand it, blah blah blah.
So what I can understand, because this has happened to every player. Every player has had that defender that's on them the entire game. Like, Messi's done this even before in his career. He did it against Liverpool in 17-18. Even in 2011, remember against Real Madrid when he shot the ball at the fans. Like, he didn't even get a red card there. Like, he didn't get a red card against Fabinho. Like, but he's had these moments. It's when you get frustrated, when you're playing 90 minutes and it's a high stakes game where there's a trophy at large, and you haven't had the best game, and this defender's like really egging you on. Like, yes, you're gonna lash out. And now we're in the era of VAR, you're gonna get caught. Like, and to the Ronaldo fans that are laughing, like, Ronaldo did the same thing in the World Cup to that Iran player. He socked that dude. He literally whipped against him and punched him. So like, it happens. Like, every player goes through that. Zidane did it in the World Cup final against Materazzi. Like,
all right. So what's it called? Abdullahi, please don't have break nets. Thoughts on Messi getting incentive and Barcelona not being able to win a Super Cup against Bilbao? Briefly.
I think Barcelona are just like Chelsea FC at the moment. They're kind of the same team. They're kind of Chelsea FC at the moment, because, like, I wouldn't compare Koeman to Lampard, but I would say Lampard at the moment is scholar, not even class A scholar. But I don't think Koeman for me is the kind of right manager for Barcelona. But I think I can understand Barcelona getting frustrated. But I think what guys need to understand is Lionel Messi himself, like what Vilton said. You guys have to respect what the guy said. He has been saying it from day one. Lionel Messi is done. I keep saying it. Ronaldo Messi era is completely over.
Thank you, bro.
It's coming to an end. There's a new era coming up. We have Kylian Mbappe coming in, Joan Felix, Jadon Sancho, Erling Haaland.
Hazard, yeah.
Those
Mason Mount.
So I know what's okay. So you look. Like, I know we've got the era of Mbappe, Felix, Hazard, and so forth and everything.
I did not say Hazard. I did not say Hazard.
So I know. So carrying what you're saying. What are you saying?
So Ronaldo. This is what the problem is. The fans of Lionel Messi and Ronaldo need to understand. It comes to an era where everything becomes over. You start a game and it comes to an end like it's officially over. So I can understand.
What if it leads Barca to a Champions League? Then what
I don't see it happening.
I said, what if it happens? What will you say?
We cross that bridge when we get there. That's what you always say. We cross that
bridge. This is the issue. This is the issue. Firstly, you as a pundit, you caused this because you said Barcelona is going to win the La Liga. Where are they on the table at the moment? It's Super Cup. They lost the Super Cup now. So you listen to many players. No,
is the league over?
No. It's not about the league over. If Atletico win their 2 matches, there will be 10 points ahead of second and third.
Is the league over? If it's not over, then they can still win it. Is it over? Does the league finish in January?
Basically over for Barcelona.
Wait.
So for me, I think.
Wait. Let me take this guy's thing. From the laughing catalog, meet your mic. Laughing Sailor who says Hilton acts like a dumb, reads Madrid blogs and doesn't have an opinion of his own. Hilton, can you please respond to this?
It's basically only a sheep.
First of all, I'm a Real Madrid fan, bro. I'm literally the pinnacle of club football. I'm sorry that your idol, your GOAT, is a fraud, bro. I'm sorry that he's a fraud. I'm sorry he's not as good as you think he is. I'm sorry. It's just how it is. I
haven't responded
yet. It's all objective, bro. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So you could keep worshiping Messi all you want. It's just
I didn't get.
Wait. So what's it called? Cotley also says only red is talking sense.
Exactly.
And Cotley also said you can't take those Madrid fans seriously. Okay. Well, okay. So look.
Let me just hand over it. I think for me, it's kind of fair. We can't just come on patch on there. What Messi has done to Barcelona, what the guy has done for Barcelona, and not be written off. That guy is a legend, not even a legend of football. So people may say it's finished yet because it's an era. An era will slowly come to an end. So, but I think Messi needs to be respected in world football. Him and Cristiano Ronaldo both needs to be. What I have given to football can never be taken away. Can never be. So I can understand the kind of decline. I understand. It's about rebuild process. It's not about. But not finding to be patient. It's about rebuild. I can understand that. So I can understand.
Okay. So let's now move on to our next agenda of the day, and I'm sure we have our resident Serie A correspondent to give us the lowdown. Inter against Juve. Don't worry, guys. We are building up to that Liverpool United. We're going to build up to that one, man. But we have to build up to the main events.
Why do you build up to a 0-0?
Gatlock, mute your mic, please. I beg, mute your mic. So my thing here is that look, this was an excellent win by Inter. Perfect victory, tactical masterclass from Antonio Conte. It doesn't mean that I'm going to stop my whole Juve 10 in a row, but this was quality. I think people need to give some respect to Handanovic, who's one of the most underrated keepers out there. And you need to show and look at this kid called Barella. Quality player. When are we going to have a discussion about when Cristiano doesn't score a goal? I want us to have a conversation like when Cristiano doesn't score a goal, what do we now say about his performance and how he contributes to a team when he doesn't put the ball in the back of the net? That's something that we really need to talk about. And nobody wants to have that honest conversation. Easy.
One second.
No. Hazem, because Hazem is the kingdom. So Hazem, give me just encapsulates the Inter versus Juve thing as a Serie A correspondence, man. What does this mean for the Serie A? Do you think that this is as significant a win for Conte and Inter, or you think that there's still more twists and turns left in the league?
Where do I start, man? First of all, I still think Inter is winning the league. Since the beginning of last season, I've been saying that. So this win proved it, and Antonio Conte responded to the criticism. We can see that he bounced back, and he produced really a tactical masterclass today. But also, it is a very visible weakness on Juventus' side in terms of Pirlo, because I just want to talk a bit about Pirlo and Juventus. I don't understand. I still don't understand this season. What is Pirlo's playing style? What is this guy's tactics? Is this guy playing attacking football? Is this guy playing?
Hasn't he got his coaching badges this morning? He got his coaching badges this morning. So.
Because yeah, man, like I cannot see any playing style from Juventus. I cannot see any plan for the game, especially this game. They were just like it was just 11 individuals playing on the pitch. There was no plan, and Pirlo just didn't have any idea to do anything against Conte.
Sounds a lot like Frank Lampard, but I digress.
Yeah, to be honest, for me, he's even less experienced than Lampard and has less of an idea what he's doing because he has zero experience. And this is one of the biggest one of the worst games for Juventus in terms of getting tactically outclassed I've seen in recent times, to be honest. I haven't seen Juventus in a long time get tactically outclassed like that. But moving on, for Conte, I just want to say that Conte just something clicked in this game. I think he gave a really good motivational speech in the locker room because Inter from the beginning they were playing faster than they usually play. The increased the intensity. They were all over Juventus and they kept on pressing them. When they went up, Inter didn't do what they usually do with Conte, which is after they go up, they just sit back and wait for the team to score.
You know, they're more proactive, yeah.
Yeah, this time they continue to attack. They continue to press Juventus. And I just want to move on to some of the players because for Inter, I just want to talk about Bastoni because for me, Inter fans, last season they hyped Skriniar a lot, and the season before that. And I never really rated Skriniar as unbelievable. For me, he's a good
defender, man.
He's a good defender.
Solid defender.
But for me, Bastoni is more talented than Skriniar by far. Like Bastoni is a really talented defender. Like he's not. I can tell you, he's not an overhyped defender. He's really a defender that he has talent in terms of playing with the ball, and also he can tackle. He's all round. And that pass to Barella, man, that was a crazy pass. That was one of the best passes I've seen this season. That was a crazy pass. So Bastoni is a really talented defender you should look out for. And of course, De Vrij had a great game in defense. Of course, Barella. Barella's a great midfielder. It's nothing new. We already know that. But I don't want people to get too reactionary. I'm seeing some people like IFTV saying that he's the best midfielder in the league. He's not the best midfielder in the league. He got destroyed by Ben Nasser in the Milan derby. So yeah, I don't want to hear that just from one game. He's a really good midfielder. He's up there. I'd say top 5 midfielders in the league. But
how significant is this win for Inter? How significant is this loss for Juventus?
For Inter, it's really important because they were really struggling in the last few games, and they needed that boost in this game just to propel them to the title. And Inter know that they can win the title, and they are expected by the Italian media to win the title. All the expectations are Inter this year. The Italian media put so much pressure on Conte, and he was feeling it. So now it's a breath of relief for Conte, and it's really looking good for Inter this season. I don't see anyone challenging Inter, to be honest. Maybe Juventus will try. And for Juventus, I just want to still say that I want to just criticize the Juventus board because all this time they are not able to get a top midfielder. If you see Juventus midfield today, it was completely overrun by Inter. Rabiot, I don't understand this player Rabiot. Can someone tell me what is Rabiot good at? Because he's not good at passing. He's the most inconsistent player I've ever seen. He's not good at anything. I don't know why he's in Juventus. Why is he all-rounder? Come on, man. Rabiot's so bad. So they don't have midfields. In the transfer market, they're not getting a top midfielder. They're getting players like that. And also in defense, they had Bonucci and Chiellini, who they're finished, man. That's it. So
basically, final thing. So do you still believe that your boys Milan will win this, or you're still going to say Inter? Or are you just using reverse psychology?
No. Bro, I'm not using reverse psychology. I was saying since the beginning of last season that Inter is winning it this year. In 2020, 2021. And Inter is winning it. And Milan is our aim is top 4, We have to be realistic.
Okay.
But let's see.
So did anyone who watched the game here?
I did, HH.
All right, ready.
Yeah, like I pretty much agree with most of Hazem's points. Like I feel like Juve, it's not that the players are bad. I feel like the setup is just so poor. Like during the game, I was chatting with somebody in a group chat who's a Juve fan. He's telling me that he's blaming it on the players. He thinks that Pirlo's good and the players. And I was sending him videos showing him. I'm like, these are just random points in the game where like Juve just have no organization. Like when you look at Inter, as soon as they lose the ball, they get into formation. Like the lines are straight.
They have a better shape and direction.
Exactly. And then as soon as they get the ball, they know what they have to do. From any point, you know that they're trying to find Lukaku. Lukaku is going to give the layoff, and then they're going to create the run. And then
Lautaro Martinez is going to stand in behind Barella. Is going to set off the
exactly. Like you just see like the team. You just know what they're out there trying to do. Like you just know this is our game plan. This is what we're going to play. Let's go. Right. And when you see Juve, it was bad. Like. I know it was really bad when I saw Ronaldo whipping in crosses, because when your top scorer is like the only way he can get the ball is by just going out to the wing to just whip in cross, because that's all he could do, because there's nobody around him. Like, well, or when they are around him, they're not in this like organized setup. It's just it's bad. Like Ronaldo should be in the box. You should not have your play should not result in him in the final third on the wing, right? Like and it's, I don't know. I just feel like that.
I thought it was a go.
No, like there's only so much an individual can do. At the end, it's a team sport. All these things like about like dribbles, it means nothing. It's all about like what your play. Like the manager is there to manage situations, to rotate players, to set up plays. So when the team they know how to, okay, on set pieces we defend like this, on the counter this is your position, this is the one that you should be making. The philosophy in the team, whether they want to make overlap or inverted, like overlapping runs or inverted runs, like. It just doesn't like I just don't see that in Juve. There's just no cohesion. There's no drills in this team. It is literally just 11 individuals going out there. Like I just don't see it. Like and the thing is like I'm not a fan of giving a manager time. I think if you're good enough, you would have an impact instantly. Like
no, because look, he has no experience. So what do you expect? You know,
like, but that's exactly the point. Which, in my opinion, like, and that's where I think the real issue for Juve is I feel like Juve have run in a bit of a financial problem, and especially with this whole COVID situation, they really couldn't afford top coaches because they're sacking coaches, and sacking coaches is not cheap because you have to buy out the coach, right? Yes. And then especially when you're in a rebuilding process, and after. And Serie A financially isn't really among the top leagues, and it's kind of difficult for it's difficult for them, like for the revenue. So I feel like the hiring of Pirlo was just sort of a way for them to just please the fans because he's a very loved figure, and it's a way for them to save up money.
So basically, so you're saying Juve wants to do 10 in a row? Is that what you're saying?
It's high. Like I agree with Hazem. And also I vouch for Hazem. He did predict it like from last season when I was rooting for Inter. Like he told me, he was like, Inter are going to win it not this year, next year, and it's true. And like and even for the reasons that he mentioned. But like I do think that Inter it's theirs to lose, because the thing with AC Milan is that they are comfortably first. Not comfortably, sorry, because like Inter are like knocking on the door, but like I mean like they're bound to go into a bad run of form eventually, just probability wise.
All right, so let me just bring in some of this chat. So, whimsical thoughts. Hazem, missed you. Look, my Hazem, you're loved. We need you to ride for AC Milan. How confident are you on the title race? You better be confident. So you're still not confident that Milan can somehow make this a fairy story?
It's like I have to be realistic, man. I cannot be like we cannot because if we are seeing the most injuries, the most COVID cases. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah. Now we can hear you because you caught it before. Okay, go.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying that for deep squad at all. We have out of Inter and Juve, we have the least deep squad. And in addition to that, we have so many injuries. It's because of Pioli's high press system. The players get a lot injured a lot, and we have the most injuries and COVID cases out of all the top teams, out of Inter, Juventus, Napoli. So it's really a miracle that we're top right now.
Yeah, it's unrealistic for Milan to
we cannot. I don't think we can continue because Inter's depth is just going to come through. A league is a marathon. It's not a sprint. We're halfway through the season. It's too early to start saying anything. If we lose like 2 games and Inter win or Juve win 2 games, that's a whole different story.
See, for me, just put it this way. Milan win the league. It won't be on the level of Leicester City, but it would be a monumental achievement.
Yeah, and now
if they win the title.
We're signing Mandzukic and Tomori. So these guys are good. They're good additions.
As him. I need to induct That man. You guys signed Tomori.
I hope Tomori performs, man. I hope Tomori does something in the season. But also Mandzukic can help Ibrahimovic. So
okay. So, from Hakim says, I need obviously Hakim and Inter fan. I need you guys for an apology from yesterday. No, okay, maybe a slight apology, but we're not saying real apology. No, not real apology.
Half of us were not even here.
So Latin Lozario says, preach Hazem. McKennie / Arthur should have started. Look, Pirlo got his coaching badges this morning night. This is what it is. Uyema, thanks for the dub, Mr. Uyema. Latin Lozario, from an objective standpoint, Inter beat us straight up and wanted it more. No excuses. But Inter don't have the overall better squad. Their depth isn't good. If Inter don't win Serie A, Class C induction. Yeah, look, I said it. Inter have to win the Serie A. They're the favorites. They're the ones that have to go through. So before we move on to the next topic, does anybody...
Can I speak about Juventus, please?
Can I speak?
Yes.
This is on a clap back to Wilton, please, okay? Since Christina has come back. Wait, let me speak.
No, he wasn't letting me land. He was disrespecting me.
Okay, mute your mic.
Let Nasa speak about.
Let Nasa speak.
Christina has come to Juventus quarterfinals. That's how long they made to it into the Champions Leagues. They sacked every manager that's come. Allegri got sacked. Sarri got sacked. Now they're not going to win 10 in a row. So how good is Cristiano Ronaldo? How great is he? He went to a team that's not as great as Real Madrid. How great is Cristiano Ronaldo really? In the big games, you saw him today. What was he? Tap Ronaldo. You can see this guy is not as good as a player as Messi. You saying he's a great player?
Okay, you cannot blame Ronaldo.
No. I'm not blaming him.
But
how good is he? Is he a great footballer? Because footballers usually they come up with nothing from out nowhere. Does he really do that for Juventus? Juventus have to create for him. So
no.
I know this is his role. He's nowhere near Messi's level. So stop talking about him being great or what.
Okay.
Nowhere
Wait. Abdullahi, talk to me.
I was listening to what Nasa said. I was like, see, Nasa, you cannot break Cristiano Ronaldo. He's been the goal scoring machine for them. How can you play blame on when you have
exactly
Class A in the midfield?
Great goal scorer.
Look at this is the difference. This is the difference. You can't compare Madrid's squad to Juventus squad. Madrid has Modric. They have what's called Toni Kroos, Casemiro. They have players who can pinpoint passes to players. Juventus has McKennie, Otto, Ramsey. Those passers in that team. I don't expect Ronaldo. Ronaldo, only what he can do is just score goals. If he doesn't score goals, he will be either a winger or a midfielder, creating chances for others. So you can't put all blames on him. I can understand. I can understand.
Yeah, let me just say something.
Can I go?
Okay. Abdullah, finish your points. Just wrap it up.
Okay. So you can't just put all blames on Ronaldo. I can understand you kind of good, but I can't put all blame. And in terms of Pirlo, I don't know what's going on with Juventus. I can understand the COVID situation. Pirlo, but I don't think this telling the road stop that HH had been shouting from day one. I keep saying it. From day one, he has to be the manager. Which manager is coming to Juventus and win 10 in a row? I don't think. Like Azim said, this is Inter season to win. If Inter doesn't win the Scudetto, you have to put them in scholar. Especially Conte, he has to be in scholar. If he doesn't win that Scudetto, because this is the idea. Azim has been saying it from last season. This is Inter year. So Antonio Conte and Inter Milan does not have any excuse not to win it. And HH, if AC Milan win the Scudetto, you have to rate Zlatan Ibrahimovic. No, what guy has done in football, you have to rate him.
One thing Red said.
Bro, the guy has been injured for how long?
Yeah, no.
Like, seriously.
Wait. No, that's what we want to say.
Red said Juventus are having financial problems. Do they really? Because they didn't really need to sack Sarri. They were going to win the league next season, obviously, because Sarri already won it for them already. So, do they really have financial crisis? Because why did they need to sack Sarri? He won the league. I know he didn't win it very convincingly. No. They wouldn't be in this situation if they kept him. So,
let me just quickly take this just because we have to move on. We're easy. We have to move on. So from King Gabani says,
we're not going to win the Champions League.
Let me read this thing. So from King Gabani says, what does Cristiano Ronaldo do when no G's at least pretend to play. Hey, look, I don't want to touch that topic, but it is what it is. When he doesn't score a goal, he's very suspect. From Latin Lozario, who says, Natsa, Cristiano, he shows up in the CL, stop the cap.
Yeah. No, what that's how it's saying doesn't make sense.
Man, you cannot blame Ronaldo
guys,
because
we're moving on.
Cristiano Ronaldo is the goal scorer.
We're moving on, guys.
Didn't he score in the Champions League?
Look, we're moving on.
He's finished. He's finished.
We're moving on.
At least Messi.
Guys, I'm gonna kick out guys from this whole place. If you keep on, so I'm just gonna start kicking out guys. Come on, let's just move on, please. Let's move on because we're gonna be here for ages. If it's all Cristiano Ronaldo, look, please. So. Man U, Liverpool. United are still top of the table. Although, if City win their games in hand, they do go top. Now, this was a 0-0, but I think this was the far more exciting 0-0s that we've seen. Put it this way: Chelsea won 1-0. This game was 50 times better than that piece of trash I was witness to between Chelsea and Fulham, which was a horrendous game. That game was a piece of shit. United deserved to win the game. That's my thing. I think because United had the better chances. So I want to come first to Jamal with this. So Jamal, you were pretty confident, coming into the game. Not fully, but pretty confident. Are you concerned with Liverpool's recent form, and are you concerned by how easily United pocketed Salah, Mane, your threats, and how United could have very easily won that game?
Yeah, first thing I have to say is Manchester United fans are really happy about this draw. If I was a Manchester United fan, I would be pissed. Just remember, you couldn't score and you didn't have a centre-back on the pitch. Just remember that. Yeah, look, man, Firmino is finished at the elite level. He can still ball for maybe a team like Sevilla, Dortmund, but at the elite level, I think Firmino is finished. And the thing with Mane and Salah is they're just out of form, guys. I mean, it happens to everybody. They're just out of form because Aubameyang has only scored 5 goals this season, and I'm sure all you guys will take Aubameyang in your teams now. So I just feel Mane and Salah, they're just out of form. And right now, our front three is a problem because it's steel. I think the front three is steel. And Jota was supposed to be that guy who was supposed to freshen things up, but he get injured, and I think he's out first. I think he's come back February. Damn. So, yeah. So, yeah, man, I mean, everything worked good today except the attack. I mean, it was like taking out a girl in a nice car, had a fancy date, had a fancy restaurant, and when it's time to beat, you shoot blanks. That's how it was today. Because Alisson was on top, the defense was good, and the midfield was good. Thiago done his thing, Gini done his thing. It was just the attack, man. And guys, I would like to. Man, you should have won that game. Man, you should have really won that game because they had Bruno chance and Rashford. I mean, guys, Rashford decision making is horrible.
Awful. I mean was because I'm sure Reda will get that.
Man, you don't talk about Pogba's chance. Pogba's chance too, in which Alisson Becker punch out. That should have been it.
Yeah, but it was really a hard chance for Pogba, man. I mean, he should still score, but it was a hard chance for Pogba. But the big chance was that counter-attack, man.
Yes.
All Rashford had to do was just pass, or if he watched, he could have just backheeled to Pogba, and Pogba was open. So, man, I'm frustrated. And right now, I feel Liverpool, we should just chill out a little bit, let all the spotlight go to Manchester United and Manchester City, and let's work on ourselves. Because right now, there's a problem with our attack. I just feel Mane and Salah is out of form, but I feel Firmino is finished. I feel he's finished at the elite level. I don't want to see Firmino.
So would you, with Jota injured, would you have a reshuffle and start Origi or change the formation to include Origi from the start, or just keep with Firmino until Jota gets back?
Bro, I love Origi. He won us the CL. He gave us plenty memories, but to be real, for me, Origi is not good enough, man. He's not good enough. I rather Firmino.
Okay, so you'd still stick with what it is until Jota gets back. You just keep it as it is, even if you've not scored in 3 games now?
Yeah, in 3 games. Because I thought creativity was the problem, but we had Shaqiri and Thiago was providing good
Thiago played very well. Thiago played very well.
So yeah, so I don't think creativity is the problem. I just feel we need a striker. I just feel we are not clinical. We need a goal scorer. And Jota was doing it this season. So I feel in the summer, if it was up to me, I'll sell Firmino and buy a striker, man. Or you guys might laugh, but Diego Costa on a free right now. What is
Diego Costa?
Costa is finished. He's finished. But continue.
Yeah, I mean, Trent and Robinson always cross the ball. And you know what get me frustrated with these guys? They have good crossers. But guys, we do not have anybody who is 6 foot. Why you keep crossing the ball, man? So I feel get Diego Costa, put him up there and see if you could get on the end of them. But yeah, man, I feel a City title. Manchester United aren't winning nothing. This is Manchester City title. And yeah, man, let's see if we could do some in the CL. But the Premier League, yeah, I don't think this is our year, personally.
Red Devil, talk to me, man. Are you pissed off and angry at a missed opportunity to win the game, or are you happy with the draw?
Okay, let's talk facts here. Liverpool has the best goalkeeper in the league. We have the best centre back in the world. Obviously, he's not playing. We have the best right back in the world, the best left back in the world, the best central midfielder in the world. Thiago. We have the best left winger in the world, the best right winger in the world. We have the most passionate captain in the world.
But you don't have the first place position with this score.
That look, you see what you cost. Receive man. See what you cost.
His own team. Luke Shaw is fatter than Hazard. Fernandes, he will just dive the whole game, but he won't get a penalty this time. Martial is a donkey. Pogba has spent 5 years at Manchester United, and he has 0 goals and 0 assists.
Yeah.
Liverpool has twice as many Champions League trophies as Manchester United. They're the biggest club in England. I am very confident. 4-0.
That's true.
4-0.
4-0. 4-0. I mean, actually, sorry. Let me just. Sorry, 1 second.
4-0. And Red Devil Studios is going to delete his Twitter account. Yes, and Red Devil Studios will delete his Twitter account, and he will delete his channel.
Right. I haven't deleted my Twitter account, and I haven't deleted my YouTube channel, just in case people are aware. And I'm here. And shout out to Jamal, because I don't see Undisputed or Hassan here at all. I don't know where these guys are hiding. I've been trying to get them, like where. I don't get it. I don't get it. I just, you say these big scores of 4 and 3-0, etc. And I at least expect you to come out and not hide. That's all I'm saying. So shout out to Jamal. Thank you so much for coming on the thing. No, I mean, and the fact is I was right, because I said, and people need to get this, like I didn't say the United were going to, I said that we're going to get a draw. And I said United were going to get a draw because I expected a cagey game from these two managers. And for the most part, that's what I got. I appreciate the fact that Liverpool in the first 30 minutes of the game, I was worried. They were Thiago, baller, bossing it and really causing us problems. And the way that Solskjaer set up with having Pogba on the right, Lindelof obviously was playing. I expected Bayer to come in. It looked like we were being overwhelmed in midfield, and really it just wasn't working. We sort of changed the shape a bit in the second half, but to be honest, after the first 30 minutes, I don't really remember David De Gea really being peppered, really struggling. Really
he didn't make any saves. I don't think he made much saves.
United had more shots on goal in the whole 90 minutes. So I think 4 to Liverpool's 3. Liverpool only had 1 shot on goal in the entire second half, where I felt that we were the better team. And certainly in the last 10 to 50 minutes, we should have come clutch and scored some of those goals. So, for a PE teacher, supposedly for a team that is certainly in nowhere near closing the title race, the reality is, and the thing is, what's so interesting is that like Klopp this whole week, Liverpool fans this whole week were so rattled this whole, and even now, rather than actually look at your own team, like you haven't scored a goal in your last 3 games, and it's not like you've been playing Spurs, Chelsea, City. We're talking about Southampton. We're talking about Newcastle. We're talking about West Brom even. We're talking about those types of teams. you've not been able to score. And I've said on this Hangout so many times that when everyone was saying, "Oh, Liverpool need to get a centre back," when Matip comes back, when Van Dijk comes back, it'll be good. You're not scoring goals. That's
but having Henderson in the midfield and Fabinho in the midfield can help.
No, I agree. I agree with that. But even in this game, and shout out to Luke Shaw, by the way, because of course he's apparently fat just like Hazard, but somehow this fat guy managed to pocket Mo Salah.
Your God keep getting mentioned.
Your God, Salah, your God was pocketed by a fat guy. Let that sink.
He's off form.
No. He's off form. He should be able to run past the fat man. That's all I'm saying. So the reality is that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer deserves credit here. He got his tactics right, and what's frustrating is that he still doesn't get any credit. If Pep Guardiola did the same thing, it'd be like Pep Masterclass, Jose Masterclass, etc. Going to Anfield, make no mistake, is a difficult game, and United up until last year, so 2020, are still undefeated away from home. We have no losses away from home in the Premier League since we last went to Liverpool at Anfield. That is impressive. And that is not just a fluke, a PE teacher, or something. And I'm not saying Ole is perfect, for goodness sake, but he's clearly taken this team in a positive direction. Are we going to win the league? I agree. I don't think so. I don't think we're going to win the league. But I do think that we will challenge, which is what I've been saying, given what I've seen on this Manchester United team. So, guys, United, we got a point, as I said, and we move on and we see what happens. It's as simple as that.
So Red Devil, do you genuinely believe that United will be in the title race from now to the end of the season?
Pull up the table so we can just see the fixtures. If you can do that.
Don't pull up that table, bro.
Pull up that table, please. Pull up that table, I need to see that too.
I asked a very simple question. I didn't ask to pull up the freaking table. But
it ties into the point of the run. So, fun fact for today, by the way, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer somehow managed to keep United first and send Liverpool fourth. I just thought that was interesting.
We're still 3 points behind, by the way.
No, I know, but second, fourth, it is what it is, Jamal. Just click the Liverpool fixtures, if you can, the upcoming fixtures. We'll talk about the title race here. Look at the games Liverpool have. So they've got Burnley at home. It's not going to necessarily be easy. Spurs away, West Ham away, Brighton at home, City and Leicester. Those are Liverpool's next 6 games. So my question, rather than are United going to be in a title race, are you telling me, Liverpool fans, with those next 6 games, that you're going to win all those next 6 games? Because if you're not, why isn't the question, are Liverpool going to be in a title race this season? Because our next 6 games, okay, we've got Fulham, Sheffield United, Arsenal away, Southampton, Everton, West Brom.
But they will don't underrate Arsenal. Arsenal may be in battle.
I know, yeah, I agree. Arsenal.
Don't underrate Arsenal.
I'm like,
I agree.
Those are the Arsenal team that can spoil the unbeaten one for United. It's possible.
He's not Lampard's Abdullah. That's all I'm saying.
I know, but you got the same thing. You underrated them at Old Trafford. They beat you guys.
Abdullah, their manager is not called Frank Lampard, so it's a bit.
I know that Lampard will get back.
The only point I'm trying to make is that which team do you think, looking at, has the fixtures, and which team should we be talking about?
No. But I think okay, no, Red Devil. First of all, you still haven't answered my question. That's the first thing. Second thing is, you can look at fixtures only once, and we've done this many times on the Hangout before, where oh my gosh, those are tough fixtures. A team wins them. Oh, those are easy fixtures. A team drops points against them. So for me, it's okay. Forget who the teams are. Let's see what happens. If Liverpool flick a switch and get back to what they do, they win all those games. They're just bad in form now. So Liverpool in this form, I don't know. If they can flick a switch and get back to and they just hit a groove, which can happen at any time, they win all those games. So you just never know. So Red Devil, I'm going to ask the question again. Will Man United be in a title race towards the end of the season? Yes or no?
Yes, I think we will. Based on our form, we will. This is why I don't understand. Like, why is what I'm trying to say, Chich, is why is the question? We're not asking this to Liverpool fans, though. We're just assuming that they will, but their recent form, especially their away form.
No. You see, Red Devil.
I am a Chelsea fan.
Wait. Red Devil. It's different because Liverpool's track record for the past 2 years has been quality, and based on the past track record, I have more belief in them. Actually, wait. Let's first go to everyone else, then we'll come back to you guys. So yes, side says Liverpool miss Jota more than they realize. Yes, they do. They miss Jota a lot. And Hakim says, again, Inter fan, I heard we are butlers, bricks, Juve's bitch equals karma. Hakim, don't get so boisterous, because if you now guys lose to Pescara or Bolognese FC the next few weeks, we're now back to square one.
Keep jinxing, HH. Keep jinxing. That's all we have. Keep jinxing.
Gatlock, relax. Gatlock, talk to me. United Liverpool.
HH. Dude, this dude was not supposed to be in Christmas, according to you. Okay, we're supposed to have been popping bottles by now.
Gatlock, this is not about me. Okay, it's not about me.
And, you know, I don't know if I was the one that started this stuff, but when I said that you were a jinx, I never imagined that your jinx would take this guy to the top of the table. You put Solskjaer to the top of the table, and now Liverpool are rotting in 4th place. Are you kidding me? You said Liverpool will win the league. And you, Jamal, I feel sorry for you because you told HH to give Thiago Alcantara a nickname. You know that's the worst shit that can ever happen.
He's called Tara.
Yeah. The guy gave Jota. He called him the Jot. The guy's injured to only God knows when. Van Dijk, best midfield defender in the league. The guy's injured for the rest of the season. Only God, as in the good thing is that you stopped talking about Kimmich and Dembele, and look at what's happening now.
Get injured as well.
He called Salah La. Look at what's been happening.
LDO. Yeah, man.
So look, and the guy said we should put respect on Origi since the Champions League final. What's happened since then? So it's not exactly a good team for W to actually give you a nickname. Okay, it doesn't work out well. Okay, called him goat's weight now. The guy hasn't done anything since. So look, in this game, man. I'm sorry, but in this game, just don't say anything. You see, you said Ronaldo.
He also got Hakim Ziyech to the edge. Hakim Ziyech to score already. I'm crying at the Chelsea fans. HH, please, I'm begging you. In the name of Almighty God, don't jinx any player. I am begging you. In the name of God.
Never big up Ollie, HH. Never big up Ollie. That's what. Keep dissing Ollie, please. Keep dissing Ollie, man. This juju you have is really, really potent. Okay, your juju, Ollie's juju combined, man. Okay, so please.
No. But in all seriousness, it is because I don't. Okay, seriously, I don't believe in this stuff really. But it is suspicious though that why is it that all what the guys I get hyped up for and I get nicknamed for, they get injured or something happens like. Jinxes aren't real. It just depends what you put into it. Look, nobody really believes I'm a jinx. Okay. It's just it's a weird coincidence.
You know the funniest part. You know the funniest part. What HH did? HH is calling Messi Mount a class A. Now Messi Mount is calling this I'm calling. Did they jinx Messi Mount and call him world class? That guy we go to scholar of class A.
Exactly, man. Well said.
Wait. Have you guys?
Wait. Has he called Maguire a convicted criminal? Look at that. So, dude, you're suspects, man. Ever since you went to that with doctor for the Bayern game, shit has gone wrong for you, man.
No, like even actually, if I remember, like for the three-peat from Madrid throughout those 3 years, not once did you pick Madrid. Every single time, you guys go back and look, he picked the team opposite Real Madrid.
You guys have to respect him.
We're gonna get
from Africa, man.
Bro.
He's getting juju from Africa.
Like,
you have to respect him.
Bro, Cristiano was literally in top form. This guy said Juventus is gonna lubricate us in the final, bro.
Wow, this
Wait. I'll tell you this, man. It was so bad that I was so sure they wouldn't win in 2017. Like, I went to a pub in Baker Street. I was there. I was hyped. I was happy and everything. I was pumped up. I said, there's no way. Impossible. I said, no, Juve are winning. 100% Juve are winning. Then when Real did what they did, I told you, I didn't do the post-match. And I was so angry. I was so pissed off. I was so... Gatlock, finish some bloody points.
Sorry. Anyway, in this game, Yeah, it was 0-0, so not much to be fair. But yeah, I'm actually surprised that a lot of people are talking about this game like we didn't want like United to lose, because I can see some other rivals in the chat saying that United are celebrating 0-0. But the funny thing is, not many teams come to Anfield and actually even get away with the points, let alone, I mean, y'all usually get spanked there.
And they almost won. United almost won.
And United almost, that's what surprised me, because in that first half, when it was 0-0, and a lot of people were like, oh, Liverpool are on top of this and stuff like that. I'm like, I don't give a shit how many chances Liverpool had. The game still says 0-0. It still says 0-0, which means that in the second half, anything can happen. And basically, United had their chances, and on a better day, the funny thing is, certain about for United that none of those chances fell to Cavani. So we don't know if Cavani got to the end of any of those chances. Who knows? So,
and that Rashford counter was such a fuck up, man. What a screw.
Yeah. You see, now that's the other thing. I think United, all they have is talent. They don't have brains. Like, I'm sorry, their IQ is low. Each of them. Yeah, IQ is very low.
Sorry to interrupt you. Just to add on to this point, HH also jinxed Kane, and Kane was also balling as well. That's another one that's just.
Has this got in a World Cup semi or a CL semi? I don't think he has. But continue though. Please continue though.
Anyway, United's football IQ is low. Let's be honest. I mean, the defense is improving, but some of their attacks IQ is low. Rashford is good, but his IQ is low. Fernandes, sometimes he's okay, but sometimes it can be low. Martial has skill.
Oh my God.
But that one too, his IQ can be low. That they need to do. They need people with high IQ. So I was expecting more from Mane and Salah, although with recent games, I'm not surprised they didn't finish many of their chances. And that's the reason why some of you HH are saying Liverpool versus Bayern. If Liverpool have those chances, they will score. Will they? Let's be honest.
Bro, that's in the next.
No. But see, Gatlock, time heals all, and time can change things. Who knows what's this Liverpool? Are you telling me that Liverpool are going to be this bad in form in a month's time, 2 months' time? I doubt it. They're just in a very, very... And it happens. It happens, and you just have to walk through it. They're in a very bad run of form right now. Like it's dry. And nothing is popping off and so forth. So...
Yeah, this front three need a bit of a change. Jota is step one. They need a few more. And they need a number 9. Firmino is becoming more of a bench player now. They need a number 9. Yeah, and that's all I have to say about this game, man. I'm surprised Liverpool are fourth, man. I really am.
So your boy King Abani, Football Hub member, Waller Baby says HH jinxed Yech into a overhit cross merchant. I didn't, by the way. I didn't. You can laugh, I didn't. So what's it called? Who else wants to add on to this?
I want to add on to it.
Wait. So what's it called? Wilton.
Okay, yeah. I've said it yesterday too. I just didn't want a 0-0 draw. For some reason, I knew it was going to be a 0-0 draw. But my thing with Manchester United, bro, you guys had so many opportunities to score that game. You guys weren't just clinical enough. And Marcus Rashford, for crying out loud, bro, this guy... Yasser Saeed, please don't ever compare it to Mbappe, bro. Like it has to stop. This guy is
better than no. He said he was better than Mbappe. He said Marcus Ballon d'Or Rashford. That's what he said. I quote.
Can I actually counter that? Can I actually counter that?
Wait. Let's let Wilton run his, and then I'll come back to your catalog. Wilton.
This guy literally called him he's better than Mbappe and stuff like that. This guy's an offside merchant, bro. Like he was offside like 6-7 times that game. I'm like, bro, stay on side, beat the line. But as for Alisson, I see why Liverpool fans they get really nervous when Adrian is in and goal, because Alisson, what a monster this guy was today. Like Bruno should have scored that goal. Pogba had a clear chance too. Obviously, you could make the argument that Rashford could have passed the ball to Cavani. I don't know why Cavani didn't start, because Martial is all dribbling. He's like Messi, all dribbling but no end product.
You couldn't play 90 minutes. I think there was some.
Okay. But as for Liverpool, they just need to flip that switch. Because remember how trash City started the season? Then City just flipped the switch. But it's the opposite, isn't it? Liverpool not scoring goals. City were problem that they were conceding goal, but now they're starting to find that balance. Liverpool needs to do the same. They need to find that balance because it's not their defense. We can't even say it's Van Dijk. It did not scoring goals. Salah has been trashed. Mane has been trashed. Firmino, God Almighty, they need Jota back ASAP. I love you, Firmino, Brazil for life, but bro, it's not it. You know?
Class C.
Like, you're a Class C right now, bro. But
guys, respect it.
But Jamal, you can't give up right now. You can't just say Liverpool's out of it. Yeah, City are clearly your favorites right now because they're in insanely form right now, which is insane. They put 4 past Crystal Palace today. You can't say the title race is over yet because I still think Liverpool, you guys could still flip that switch. But if you can't win the Prem, I just don't see how you're gonna win the Champions League if you're not scoring goals, bro. Because that's your main problem right now. You're not scoring goals.
No, but quickly on that, and then because I think I'm going to say something, then I'll go to Abdullahi. Champions League is a very different beast, and I think that sometimes you can enter into the Champions League in a whole different kind of psychology. So I do feel that when the Champions League comes into it, Liverpool can enter a whole different mentality and frame. Remember, this is a marathon, and I still believe that there are going to be many twists and turns left to go. So Whimsical Thoughts says Gatlock.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Yeah,
Jinx this walk is Son.
On the rise.
So
it's coming.
All those people saying that I'm a freaking Jinx.
It's
Son is still balling.
He's actually ghosted for a bit now. Kane's mostly carrying the torch. It's actually true. If you've been watching Spurs, he's dipped a little bit in form recently.
Son and the Oos are still balling. Son and the Oos are still balling.
Wait, he can't become Liverpool United actually.
What has Son won?
Wait, so Gatlock, you wanted to say something, and then I'll get back to right.
Yeah. You see, 2 years ago, this whole Mbappe vs Rashford, I've been like, are you stupid? Are you mad? No, but I don't lie. Lately, the way Mbappe has been playing, I don't lie. What would they have done in that chance that Rashford had? Let's be honest. Like, guy has been pissing nothing lately. I mean, come on. Don't get me wrong. Mbappe can still turn it up, and Rashford is still there. But I'm just saying, maybe like before, I would have been like, no. But lately, let's put some respect on Rashford a little bit. Just a little bit, not too much. I don't want to gas up United fans.
All right. And what's this guy? Red, talk to me.
Yeah, man, I feel for Liverpool. I really feel for Liverpool for the fact that this season for them has just like, I don't feel like they were like they got a proper title defense because of the injuries. They've lost some key players and like they have struggled. And people tell me like, oh, because like they miss Van Dijk. Like Van Dijk isn't just for his defensive capabilities; he also is pivotal for like balls from the back. Like he does contribute to the attack. Like there's been countless times where Van Dijk has actually like just from a ball from the back, he transitioned it from defense to offense, and they get a goal from him. Like, and not only that gives more security for players to drive forward. So, like, it's like a domino effect of sorts. So, like, it's not just Van Dijk. They've had a lot of injuries. They really haven't had a stable 11 to really build up form. So, this is in this game, like, for them to have a serious title challenge, like, for them to keep that favorites mantra, they had to win it. Like, them losing, like, because, like, this would have been an edge they've had over other title contenders because both like Chelsea, Man City, they both dropped points to United 2 with a 0-0 draw. And I'm going to get to United in a second, but I just want to like concentrate on Liverpool because like I felt like for them, this draw is a loss more so. Like when I see United fans celebrating this is good for them because they're coming from the underdog position. And the fact they got to go to a tough away game against another title contender and to make sure that they break even where they hold on to their current lead, that's a massive boost for their title challenge because you have to look at the league as a 38 hole, not just for thus far, right? So this is rough for Liverpool. Like I don't feel like you guys should go again in panic mode just because injuries. You haven't seen this Liverpool at their best. Like this season, they might not get lucky, but next season, if everything like clicks, they're gonna be favorites in Europe again. They're like, especially with the addition of Thiago, which is a massive boost for them because like I feel like he's been incredible since he got there. Bro.
Yeah, but what I don't think is that like you're right, they have those injuries, but their front three is still the same. And that's still an excuse the fact that they should still score against Newcastle.
Oh no, true. Like we can criticize these players the fact that they underperformed in this game, but overall, they're like the reputation that they've built with Liverpool grants them a little bit of an excuse, some time to find form. Because
no. But my thing is, when will they come good though? How long will this drought last?
Well, they already did. So they won the Champions. They won the Premier League. They're competing right now. They're still in the race. They're still like very much in the race. It's not over. It's just that you can understand their problems. It's not like something where you're like, we need to buy this. We need to get this. They do need depth in center backs. Like I do think I've seen them link with Militao, which I think that would be a very good move for them. Militao's a top defender. He's very quick. He's versatile. He can play as right back, so he could slot in and maybe like help like Salah or trying to go push up forward. I feel like he'd be a very good signing for them, especially because it's a loan move, which for them they only need a loan because they have Van Dijk coming back. So I feel like that would be a very good piece of business.
So basically, do you still put Liverpool still firmly in this title race, or do you think
no, they're in the title race?
This problem is far deeper than we think it is.
No, they're in the title race. They're going through a bad run of form. They'll still pick up form, I believe, in like in a month. I think everything will be smooth again. But like overall, I just say like right now the clear favorites for the league is Manchester City, 100%. Because Manchester City's form has been insane. They've had 5 wins in a row. They have a game in hand still right now. They're not looking like slowing down. United are to be feared because I feel like Ole. Say what you want about his in-game or game-to-game management.
Red. United.
No. H. Look, notice the pattern. Because I'm looking at the pattern that Ole, because like H like Ole is no longer the new manager right now. We have enough of a sample size to actually criticize his style. Like there's a method to his madness. And if you look at like the big games against Chelsea, against Liverpool, against City, against Arsenal, against like the tough teams, or even Leicester, they broke even. Aside from Arsenal, they lost 1-0. They let one slip there. But like the other teams, like they were very solid against these top teams. And if you want to build a personality again in a team that's like shattered like United, you sort of have to first make it hard for teams to beat you. And then essentially you could start nicking games and grinding out results. You build up that mentality slowly. And he's done that. Like, because like it went from City just slapping up United regularly to now it's like City have to go and be careful because United can nick a result. And that's progress. And I don't think they're title favorites because, again, I feel like they're still inexperienced. Rashford, even though he's had a lot of time, he's not it, man. I hate to hate him because he's a great guy. He's a good player. It's just that he just misses something. There's just something he doesn't have.
It's called IQ.
The talent is there, but
he's missing IQ.
Look,
no. Football, 100% football IQ, and I just think that there is just that extra edge and just extra thing that doesn't make him on what a João Felix is or what an Ansu Fati is.
Yeah, like it's just I don't know why he just can't do it. But like, and even today I was kind of bothered because I felt like he's favorited by Ole. Like I feel like he should have been taken off. I think he wasn't good enough. I think you should have pushed Martial up front because I didn't think we saw the best of him, and I would have just added more Cavani to let Martial play off of him.
Okay, so before I go to Jamal, because I know Jamal wants to speak and I want to get everyone else. So Zed says, I know. I don't guys. I'll come to. Okay, sorry. Before I go to Jamal, let me talk to other guys that have not spoken. So Zed says, did this moron really just say Messi is all dribble and no emperor? So what do you call countless crosses? He has destroyed you in your classical ingredients. I think this is the filter.
You have to pay me, bro. I'm getting on the nerve. Holy crap! Like this Messi fanboys, bro. Keep coming at me, bro. I told you, you're fraud. He's a fraud. Your idol isn't as good as you think he is. That's all I'm saying. We gotta have an open conversation. He's a fraud.
Easy. What's it called? Yasser Side says, the amounts of injuries. Thanks for the dub, Mr. Side. Amounts of injuries clubs like City, Spurs, Chelsea, United had in the last several years, and the 1 year Liverpool have to overcome injuries. We should feel bad. Nobody's feeling bad.
Can I respond to it? Just that real quick.
Bad. No, okay, wait. I will get a lot of guys to speak. So Abdullahi, talk on this, Abdullahi.
Like I said from the beginning of the season, I still feel that Liverpool is going to win the league. I still feel they are on the rough path, and I can understand that. And I think for me, club needs to change something in the system. I can understand Mane, Firmino, and Salah are not performing. I think the loyalty to the Firmino is getting too much on club. He needs to switch the formation a little bit, just like change something a little bit, just to have that kind of ingredient that will make us score goals. But I can understand kind of struggling, and I would say I won't lie. Diego Jota has been missed a lot for Liverpool. Mm-hmm. Diego, that guy is a very good player, and he's a very potent goal scorer. Very good. That's the kind of player they are missing, because I think when Jota was there, you can see him scoring goals Because when he score goals, he's gonna put Firmino on his skill. Like, wow, this guy's scoring goals. I wanna put my dimension. I'm gonna do much better than him. So that's kind of the problem club needs to fix it. The goals has been together. The people will come good. They will surely come because I know club. I kind of rate club very highly. So for me, he's a world class manager. They will find a way to fix the team and they will get back to their group. Just like the switch has been switched up a little bit. They need to just chill and relax. City, United, let them have their day. Chill and relax. And for United, I think I would say it again. I don't think United is gonna win the league. But do I think they're gonna challenge? For me, I'm still a little bit dicey because it's 50-50. Yeah, they could have. They're having very good form now. I'm looking at their features and I'm saying just one loss. If United lose one match, their head go down, and that could cause another kind of.
Do you believe United will be in this title race, or do you think that they will?
For me, I didn't believe they're gonna be in the title race, but I have to give credit to Ole. I told them to do. Ole has been massively disrespected. Yeah, people may not like the kind of pattern he's playing, but he has been massively disrespected a lot.
Wait, actually, I have a quick question. I'm like, when was the last time United actually lost in the league? Can you remind me?
I think it's been very long, but I think this is football. You can't just say because we're having a
Arsenal. It was against Arsenal 1-0.
When was that?
Was that like 1-0 against Arsenal?
October. Oh, okay.
The thing is, the draws is what's making United struggle. Like City could actually win the game. United draw games, and I think that's what's going to be a detriment to you.
Liverpool have more draws so far than we have, though.
Exactly. For me, I think ever since Bruno Fernandes has been United, it's been for me. It's been far the most. It kind of improved United on the high levels, and you can.
Oh dear.
Yeah, he's gone.
Oh,
that guy. No, guys. Do you know what is funny? He works for no.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
No. Abdullahi works for cyber security. Wait, see, let me explain. Abdullahi works for cyber security, so he's a cyber guy. But you've got trash internet. It doesn't make any sense.
You can't abuse me because I work for cyber security, man. Too many fraud are happening, man. People are just stealing internet anyhow.
Abdullah is exactly given.
Abdullah is fucking hilarious.
Okay. Let me cut. Okay, Marvelous, talk to me. How did you see this United thingy game, and what do you look at the Premier League landscape, specifically with Man City saying what's up to Palace?
I think I'm going to...
Don't mention Lampard.
No, not at all. Starting with United, I feel as though this game was very telling. It speaks volumes to the fact that a team as Liverpool, who is looked at as favorites, cannot beat Manchester United, irregardless of form. You know, people make the argument that Salah, Mane are out of form, and Firmino, I don't know what he contributes. He's like a regista playing as a forward. I don't understand. And they say they have defensive problems. But if you look at it in the grand scheme of things, teams that have an elite mentality, the mentality of champions, a team that is a serial winner, as Liverpool have been in the past 2 seasons, they will find a way to win that game. So in that regard, I think it's very telling because it tells us that, you know, the PE teacher, Gollum, he's not a fluke. Some way, somehow, whatever he's done in the bunker, in the basement, he's figured out some sort of I wouldn't even call it a philosophy or a strategy. I would just say he's figured out a way to frustrate opponents and get these very boring cardboard blanket 0-0 draws. And the thing is, like Red stated, if you're getting 0-0 draws against the big teams, it puts you in a good position because then you only have to beat the teams that are average and the teams that are subpar. Whereas if Liverpool, let's say they lose against City or they get another draw against Tottenham and they flip-flop against the big teams, then they're in a much worse position as compared to United. So I think, you know, Gollum, whatever he has done, he's figured out that if I could just draw against these so-called big boys, and if I can just through VAR, through white magic, through Fernandes, beat these mediocre teams, then I legitimately have a title challenge. I'm just gonna jump over to City real quick. I think they're clicking right when it matters. I think they started off the season playing it very safe, and I think when I look back at it now, I can say that Pep Guardiola perhaps looked at how the structure and the landscape of the league, it being a COVID season, and with his experience and him being somewhat of a savant, he decided to play it safe starting off. He decided to make sure that that their defense, Stones and Ruben Diaz, he decided to just make sure that they shore it up at the back. And now they're becoming more fluid. They're looking very well oiled. They're looking competent. They're looking as if they know what they're doing. So I think,
just tell me, who, try and be concise with this whole thing. Title race, is this City's to lose now? Or do you really think that United can see what's up? Or do you think Liverpool will suddenly find their form?
I think it's a 3-horse title race. I think I would rank it as Manchester City, United, and then Liverpool.
Chelsea are favourites though, Marvelous. Come on.
Red Devil, I swear to you, if I hear another word from you again, I will throw out this whole thing. Marvelous talk.
And with Liverpool being in the 3rd place, I would put an asterisk next to them, because if they click into form, they can easily just go right back to the top. But as of right now, I would say City. And one last thing before I mute myself. With Gatlock, how you were pointing out the jinx that HH has, the Sick has only scored 1 goal in the last 10 games. If anyone has any free time, I would advise that you guys go on Twitter, write at Have Hope Hut, and search Alonso, and scroll down to what he was saying about Marcus Alonso in 2017, and how in the subsequent season, how Alonso played. Juju is real.
Guys, ignore everything he says. So guys, as we sort of expand upon this for guys who not spoken, so guys, send questions. We're gonna take some questions from the live chat. So live chat, send questions, live chat, send in your questions, and we'll take questions after this topic. Send your questions. Who yet hasn't spoken who wants to speak on this?
I haven't spoken.
Ahmad, talk to me.
Yeah, I want to say 2 things. First off, the thing with Liverpool getting injuries, why are the fans crying about it? It happens to all the teams. There are other teams in Europe have injuries. PSG had 10 injuries each game this season, and we're not crying about it like Liverpool fans are doing. That's the first thing. And don't forget, Liverpool had a full pre-season. Do you know how important that is in this COVID season?
I mean, but to be fair, Neymar getting injured was mainstream news for like a whole year, and that was just one player from PSG. That was that would still every headline. Like, that's just being fair. Like, because I think it's not that we're asking of pity for Liverpool. It's just that when you're analyzing the situation, you could understand where it's coming from.
That's the only thing.
No, Red. The key thing is, it just seems as if it seems a lot louder from the Liverpool camp, and much more of a big deal has been made about it when these things happen. Man City got 98 points with someone that was Premier League Player of the Season in De Bruyne, and they played pretty much a whole season without him and still won the league. So these things happen, and you just have to learn to cope with it. Hence why it is always very important that specifically for a season you buy a squad.
No,
you buy a squad, defensive cover, midfield cover, striker cover, so you have a plan B.
But one thing, I'm pretty sure that Liverpool #1 this year in injuries, like out of all the clubs. Somebody can fact check that, because I remember I saw it was Liverpool first in Madrid.
No.
Red, okay. Yesterday, none of the Liverpool fans on the Hangout were talking about injuries going to.
That's the thing, yeah. No, Red. Even if they have all of those injuries, you still have the record-breaking goal scorer in Salah there. You still have one of the best players at a point in Europe in Sadio Mane. So you still have Thiago Alcantara there. So it's cool.
By the way, Ahmad, they're saying you play in the Farmers League. That's why it doesn't matter.
So back to Ahmad. Sorry, Ahmad.
Yeah, Red. Like, as a PSG fan, our whole team has been injured this season. Literally, our whole, the first 11 has been all injured. But all
they're saying you play in the Farmers League on the live chat, by the way, bro.
Let's ignore them. Just talk.
No, but all you hear is about Liverpool, and they had a full preseason. We played the Champions League final, and then 1.5 weeks after, we had a first Liga game with 8 players had Corona.
Oh no, I know, but like in PSG, it's tragic. You guys know, like, fun fact that Neymar, Verratti, and Mbappe haven't even played 50 games together or 40 games together. They haven't. They barely have like 30 plus games together, which is incredible. The fact that they've been together for like 3 years almost.
And the second thing I wanted to say is the thing with United being back. Honestly, I don't see it. For me, Ole is still a PE teacher, and United are still crap. Because think about it. This year, is this good? Going to 4 semifinals, losing all of them, go to the Europa League by being kicked out of the group stage. And have they been amazing this year? Because I think why they're first is because Liverpool had such a huge drop off. Other than that, I don't see anything in United that makes me believe that Ole is doing a good job.
Okay, so you know by this. Okay, wait, so sorry. Before you get it, let me just hit this from King Gombani. Thanks for the super chat. Says a top IQ for new generation. So he has 1, João Felix. Interesting. 2, Sick. 3, Fati. 4, Odegaard. 5, Foot. Where is João Felix?
Where's Mbappe?
How about Sue?
Mbappe has the best IQ.
This guy is Sue, the nickname. Fati.
What?
So, I'm surprised other parents haven't called you for jinxing their children.
You're cracking up. Gatlock, I can't hear you. You're cracking up. You're not coming in through well. So, guys, remember, send in questions, guys. Send in questions. We'll be taking questions towards the end. So, does anyone else need to touch upon this? Liverpool Man U.
Can I address Ahmed's comments, though? Because they did all.
Go for it. Red Devil, go for it.
Like, no, come on. You got to... This is what I'm saying. Like, you got to... I don't understand how, like, you can't... That... Now, not people generally cannot see there's not been an improvement that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer for this Manchester United team. Clearly, there's clear improvement. The examples you used: 3 semi-finals. First and foremost,
four
semi-finals. Okay, first and foremost, yes. Okay, I get it. We got to the semi-finals of cup competitions and we didn't get through. 2 of which were against a very good Manchester. I think 2 were against the Manchester City side. 1 was against, I think, Chelsea, and the other one's against Sevilla in the match that I think that we should have won. In terms of squad that he obviously has now, we have a much more in-depth squad now. This season, the semi-final we lost, okay, it was against, again, a good City side. As far as the Champions League goes, I admit it, he took the L in the Champions League group stage. But let's be real. Was anyone really expecting Manchester United to get out of a group stage?
Yes, after you beat it, after those 2 wins, yeah, we were expecting.
Let me finish something because the thing is, we had RB Leipzig and PSG, a semi-finalist and a finalist, but City, Liverpool, and Chelsea, all of whom had B-Tech teams like Rennes, got through. And then this is why the league is a good equalizer. This is why this weekend is shown is that just because you can perform against Rennes away from home doesn't mean that you can do that in the league season. That's what Inter showed today. That's what Athletic showed today. That's what United showed today. A league competition is very different than a cup competition. And obviously, because I keep on saying that one of the reasons why we started off is because a lot of the players, we had players that had COVID. We didn't have a preseason. We're not fit. We like PSG, we didn't actually have the time to recuperate. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer said that. But you know what? No one gave Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, no one gave United any excuse. That's why I don't want to hear this Liverpool injury crap. Because you had time, you had depth, you had all the pity and sympathy. We didn't have that. We started fairly soon after the season. The players weren't fit, and we started crap, as you saw with the Crystal Palace loss, and I think the Spurs loss soon after that. But when we got our fitness back, we got into our stride, and we've been unbeaten for quite some time since.
Okay.
Red Devil.
Wait. So, Jamal, do you feel that Liverpool have been making excuses with the injuries or no? Jamal. All right, nice. I think he's
Okay,
Jamal, talk to me.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't mention injuries again because it just feels like nobody cares about it, man. It's not gonna happen. Van Dijk is not coming back. Jota isn't come back. Let's deal with it, man. That's what I say. Let's deal with it. We still have Mane. We still have Salah. We still have Thiago. We still have Fabinho. We still have Alisson. So yeah, man, the increase, I just feel it's an excuse. But one thing I will say though is back to Red Devil because he's gassing up too much. Why did your boy Marcus Rashford run so fast to beat the offside trap when the two centre backs was Fabinho and Henderson, who is very slow? You see, that's the IQ stuff. Why are you trying to beat the line when you know you can beat these guys for pace?
I can't diss Marcus Rashford because he's the reason why we're on top of the table in the first place. Whereas your front three are the reason why you're currently fourth.
You know, this guy.
Sorry, Jamal, man. Sorry, Jamal. I love you. I'm sorry. Go on.
Got up. When Mane and Salah start back to score, just remember the disrespect right there with us saying. That's what I have.
Okay, guys, look, let's take some questions from the live chat. So, guys in the live chat, send in questions. We'll take a few questions and try and break this through, man. So, from Zara N, who says, what does Messi do at the end of the season? Elections have been moved to March, so Koeman can't get sacked until then, and no January talents can come in. Things aren't looking good. You see, let me just start and then anybody can jump in. I thought Messi was going to leave in January, and I think that it would have made sense for Messi to leave in January. I just think that it's painful to watch. It is painful to watch, and it's only going to get worse. And I think if they face a full strength PSG, I am frightened as to what could happen, and it could be extra painful for the whole thing if Neymar is there. I mean, if Neymar drops like a hat trick and Mbappe does a brace, because we already saw what Mbappe did to Messi at the World Cup. If Mbappe scores another brace, I mean, you can get hits Messi all once and everything, but for him to go out like that, I think is bad. Anyone want to jump in on this?
Messi wants the dream move to PSG.
I don't think, to be honest with you.
Wait. Let Ahmad finish. So Ahmad, I'll come to you, Vilton. Ahmad.
The thing with him moving this window is very unrealistic because most of the big teams are broke. So I don't see anyone paying because he's a free agent at the end of the season. So you need to pay for him now if you want him at the club. So he will probably leave at the end of the season, and I think he wants a dream move to PSG. Neymar, Mbappe, and Messi.
Vilton?
We touched on this before. I still don't think he's going to leave because he's so used to this Catalan lifestyle and he's so comfortable at Barca. I just don't think he's going to leave because the thing is, right, not to keep on flapping, hey, Messi coming to us, da-da-da-da. See, Messi doesn't have any pressure on him right now. I still think he does, but for Messi fanboy, he doesn't have any pressure because if he doesn't win the Champions League, are we going to say, oh, Barca not good enough? But if you go to a PSG and City, you have to win the Champions League. That's even more pressure on you. And yes, I know Messi wants to win another Champions League, but bro, I just don't think Messi's gonna leave because he's so used to the Catalonian life. Because I just don't see Messi moving to England where he's not used, he doesn't speak English, or moving to France where he doesn't speak French, and you have to figure things out. You're going to a different, like it's a different lifestyle. And the guy been in Barcelona his entire life. I just don't think he's gonna leave. I think what he was saying about Bartomeu, I think that was just a propaganda. He just wanted Bartomeu out the club. I just don't think Messi's gonna leave. And Pep says he wants Messi to retire at Barca. He never. If I see Messi leaving Barca, I don't think he's gonna go to a big club. I would just think he might retire in Argentina or something. I don't see Messi going to PSG or Manchester City. I just don't see it.
He wanted to go to MLS, didn't he? Was that a dream or something?
Yeah, Leicester. MLS. If he
said the MLS, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe if he's like 37 or 38, yeah, that's a possibility.
Sorry, go ahead, AJ.
So we'll say, okay, Carl, when we read out comments in this, in your opinion, when can Barca win the Champions League again? Bro, you see, here's the thing, man. It's not looking good. Like, Barca fans don't want to look at how bad the post-Messi era looks because it could get really ugly. Because without a true superstar, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough.
Can I just speak on this for a second, guys?
Go for it.
The question is when, in your opinion, when do you think Barca will win the next Champions League? I think they could have easily won rather one, if not two, Champions Leagues after 2015, because they still had Neymar, they still had Suarez, obviously they still had Messi as well. So I certainly don't really know what happened after 2015 with that front trio. So I mean, I think that they could have easily won at least one more Champions League after 2015.
I mean, and anyone want to jump it? Do you guys know when Barcelona? Yeah, Red.
Sorry. When they will win the Champions League again? Barca could win the Champions League every time they're in it. Like realistically speaking, the Champions League is irrelevant to league form or actually overall form. Like,
but Red, they're not winning it this year.
I mean, we don't know, HH. We don't, like, the thing is with Lionel Messi, like, how can you bet against a man with his record?
They
like,
lost to
Red's doing
Red. They lost to Iñaki Williams.
That's
lost to
Iñaki Williams. Like, I mean, like, look, when we want to analyze at the end of the day, like, people can talk trash about Barca all they want. End of the day, like, I'll be honest with you, I see them right now and I'll see they're not good. But when the Clásico starts and the whistle blows, I'm going to be terrified of them. I'm going to be terrified that Messi might just show up. Like, you can't just write off a team like that. Like, I know they're in transition. They're not as dangerous as they used to be. But just to say, like, I don't think they're favorites. I think, like, for me personally, I they're probably in the top 10, but like overall, I could name like 6-7 teams that are probably superior to them this season. But none of that matters because, like, first of all, the Champions League games didn't start till February, right? So we already have like a month till then. Like a lot could change in a month. If Griezmann picks up form,
8-2 Red.
So you're scared of Trincao.
Yeah, got
I can see why you had Red to be your lawyer during that trial, because this guy can defend the biggest. I don't understand.
No, but like
he's still backing Barca to do anything.
Red, no, but come on, no, Red, you're wild for saying that you still fear Barca in 20. Wait, Red, did you watch 8-2? Or like, were you missing when 8-2 happened?
No, I watched that game. But the thing is that game.
And Red, do you know the significance of 8-2?
That was 6 months ago. Even Bayern themselves aren't that same Bayern anymore. Like recently, like Bayern aren't as sharp as they were.
Red, what about 4-0 against Liverpool?
How long ago was that?
Yeah, what about 3-0 to Juve, 3-0 to Roma, 4-0 to Liverpool, 8-2? What about?
How about 3?
Yeah, no, look,
no,
guys.
Red, you're right. I mean, the 3-2 to Bilbao was just a few hours ago. Anything can change in a few days.
Well, I mean, I'll be honest with you guys. Like, look, we've seen teams come back from this before. Like, for example, Liverpool in their first Champions League final that they reached in recent memory in 2018, they were 4th that season in the league. If we're talking about Real Madrid that same year, for example, they were out of the league. We were looking like garbage. Like Spurs beat us, and then we drew in the return and at home.
Red.
Wait,
Barca are not Real Madrid. The mentality.
I want to touch on this, so I want to bring in everyone in this. So, from three different things, Diaz and Stones, best centre-back partnership right now. Like, who is better? Guys, I'll keep it real.
Yeah, they definitely are.
I think as of right now, they are probably the best centre-back partnership right now. Because I cannot. Because remember, we had the discussion before. We're not living in an age where we have truly world-class elite defenders. Because it's a very midfield attack everything. But as of right now, you cannot name me, as of right now in the past 4 or 5 games, a more resolute partnership than Diaz and Stones.
HH, are you talking about
John Stones is
wait,
John Stones is what Lampard thinks Christensen is.
Look, forget that guy. Wait, sorry, Ahmad, what are you saying?
Are you talking about the league or the world?
Right now.
So it's just in general, right now. Yeah.
So based on 5 games, you think they're better than Marquinhos and Kimpembe together?
Yes.
Based on 5 games.
Yeah, but come on. No, like Marquinhos and Kimpembe were incredible. Like even last season, like for Kimpembe was probably the best center back in Europe.
No, but
and also who have they played as well? City.
Wasn't Marquinhos
United? They played. They was there.
Look, on form, they definitely are. On form, like Diaz and Stones. Diaz has been incredible. Like this guy has like adapted, honestly, seamlessly. Like he's like this was that. Like Pepe's very underrated for his eye for talent. Like he honestly has bought some players for City that all of them acclimated. Like some of them maybe don't have that lasting power, like Bernardo Silva, but like overall, like that's a very good buy. So, but like the best in the world. I mean, I do still think PSG probably. I still think they hold the title for Clamps FC.
I think right now, if you're talking about right now, being a Chelsea fan, I'll be biased here. I would say if he's fully fit without injuries, Eric Bailly and Harry Maguire.
Maguire.
Where people
Question.
Let me explain myself.
This agent said that Bailly was as good as Van Dijk. And look at what happened.
Wait. Okay, Abdullah, explain yourself. Why are you putting a convicted criminal as one of the best centre backs in the world? Explain yourself.
If you look at Lindelof and then Maguire, Lindelof for me is a class C. So Harry Maguire is kind of slow, but you need a pacey defender that can help him kind of recover and kind of support him. If you look at Harry Maguire and then what's called Eric Bailly partnership, look at those two of them together. There's a massive understanding. Once look at the way they play and look at the way Lindelof and Maguire play, there's a difference between both of them. Massive difference between both of them. And people may say, if Maguire and Bailly play, you see a transition in between those defense to the midfield to the attack. But if Lindelof and the Maguire play, those two are class A and class B. So that's a difference. Right now, apart from Jones and Diaz, I will go for Eric Bailly if he's fully fit, and Harry Maguire for me.
Maguire had a really fantastic game today.
No,
Guys,
he was solid, man.
Abdullah, I just have one question. Abdullah, what have you eaten today?
I'm not eating anything, man.
Don't starve, my friend. Don't starve, please.
I have a question for you.
Go for it. Ask me.
Werner, do you think he can come good, or you think it's over?
No, Jamal, your question should be when will
let me answer that.
Next. Abdullah, go on then, man.
I think this is the problem with Timo Werner. I watched him at Emirates Leipzig. It kind of it's like he misses chances. Timo Werner needs like 5 or 6 chances for him to score goals. That is the problem with Timo Werner. And you can't compare the Bundesliga to the EPL. I can understand he kind of misses sitters, but I think he needs to understand himself as a when you're a prolific striker, you need to understand something. When I get my chances, I need to score that goals. Bundesliga is a spaces. They give you space in Bundesliga, but in EPL you don't get space. That's a group. EPL is more physical.
EPL though, don't you? Because you guys concede a lot of goals in that Premier League, bro. There's a lot of goals that flies in.
Exactly. But I think the problem with Timo Werner is confidence. That's why I say for me as a Chelsea fan, I don't think Lampard is the right manager to build his confidence. We need more vast experienced manager that will tell Timo Werner what to do. Like, hey, you did this. This is what you need to do as a pure number 9 or as an inside forward to score you goals. That is for me. I've been skeptical about Lampard because I know it's not the right man to kind of mold. When you're talking about the manager that can mold a player to become a world class, Jurgen Klopp is number 1 for me. Because when you have a club, you know he's gonna mold you to become that kind of great player you always want to be. That's for me.
My friend Jamal asked a very simple question. He said, when will this man score a freaking goal? He said, will this man come good?
It's a, you know,
Jamal, wait. Let me respond to Jamal. Let me respond. Jamal, my friend, my good friend Jamal. I'm speechless. I don't even know. And Jamal, let me be real with you. I celebrated Werner's signature because I celebrated it based on Bram flexing. I never rated Werner that highly.
We heard that
because can I land? Because based off what he did at the World Cup, I was like, okay, Leipzig, okay, that's all good, but is he really that good? Is he really about that life? I was always all about the yetch. But my thing about it right now is that it's a confidence thing. And I think when you miss so many again and again, back and forth, it can be frustrating. Hence why I just think that what he needs is a whole new lease of life. And which is why I said, for me, I've told you, I want Lampard sacked as soon as possible. I need him sacked. So a new manager coming in with a whole new outlook, a whole new way of playing, I think could be the best thing. But see, strikers go through this. It's a confidence thing. I think he just has to find it. But at the moment, so Jamal, it's.
We will ride with the treble. The treble's coming home. 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 All the pieces are coming. Ziyech, Werner, Messi, Alphonso Davies, Havertz, and the Sancho all together as one.
Oh, I love
This is how all those players were flopping this season. Just
the jig song, like the jig song, man, bro. Jeez, man, like all
Can you
wait.
jinx someone?
Can I just say this? Can I just say this right now? You better hope that Chelsea don't do anything this season. That's what I'm saying, because if Chelsea, relatively, Chelsea making top 4, like that's granted. That's what
are you beating Leicester next week? Are you beating Leicester next week?
Red Devil, let me. Can I talk? Can a man talk? What I'm saying is that don't let Chelsea win any trophy this season. Don't let Chelsea win this Premier League, because Chelsea are still mathematically. Can I land? Can I talk?
Okay.
Chelsea are still mathematically in this title race. Mathematically. So, and this is
Stop smoking that weed, AJ. Stop smoking that weed. I beg. No. Stop smoking that weed, man. Stop it.
Abdullah, come on, man. That was going so good. That was going so good, man.
Let him.
Stop smoking that weed, man.
No. Can I just talk very quickly?
Yeah.
Before the Arsenal game, do you know how happy I was? Do you know how excited I was?
I told you
the team and so forth, the talents. I was such a happy person. I was arrogant. I was popping bottles and everything. How have things gotten so bad ever since that Arsenal game? I am constantly at war with these bombers, proper Chelsea fanboys every day on Twitter. I am angry. I am hateful. I spend my time arguing with some freaking losers from West London who think that they're more proper Chelsea fans than me because I'm foreign and I've got a Nigerian flag. The way things have fallen is terrible. I mean, how did this get this bad? How did I go from trying to get a Premier League and a CL to now what? Top 4 is the target? Excuse me? No, I don't accept that.
Yeah, because the reason is because we have a 2 years apprenticeship as a manager who doesn't even know what he's doing. So you being hype and saying we're gonna win the league, it's for me, it's a BS for me. I already told you from day one. That man is not, as long as he's the Chelsea Football Club, he's the manager of Chelsea Football Club. We either finish 7th or 8th in the EPL. That's the level of Chelsea Football Club.
You don't really need a manager, do you? Zidane, like the German Zidane should be able to carry you guys.
Has
like,
that?
But Vilton, that's the problem. This is the problem.
Wait. Let me come to, because Marvelous says so. Marvelous speaking, I'll go back to Abdullah here. Marvelous.
See, this is a. What do you want my thoughts exactly on with the Chelsea thing? What specifically do you want me to speak on?
How did it get this bad? Why can't I get my Premier League and my CL?
I personally think it was always this bad. We were winning games based on the quality of the players that we had, not necessarily anything in particular that Lampard was doing. And then when we got to Arsenal and they had much more intensity, they had a point to prove, they had fight within them, we got bulldozed over. When we got to City and they were finding form and they wanted to build up confidence, and if you look at their record, it's all ticks. We got bulldozed over. This has always been the case. Lampard has no defined system of play. He has no plan. He has no tactics. He has no ambition. I don't expect anything to come into fruition from a manager that lacks ambition.
But he has Mason Mount. Remember, he has Mason.
And let me just say this, because HH catches a lot of heat anytime he makes a point or even speaks about Mason Mount. I don't think any Chelsea fan has a problem with Mason Mount playing good. We want him to play good. Our issue is this. If we are to be legitimate Premier League contenders, if we are to be legitimate Champions League contenders, Mason Mount cannot be Mason Mount cannot be the best player in our team.
Ahmed, can you change it to Chick Lampard for me, please? Chick Lampard.
And then even when I look at the way he's handling players, what has Tomori done wrong? And I saw the Complicated Chelsea show this week, HH, and you guys were talking about how Lampard says he needs to further developed. There's a key word in the statement that Frank Lampard made, which makes me think it's a argument that they got into behind the scenes. He said Tomori needs to work on his personal development. He didn't say anything regarding football. So that makes me think it's some politics within the dressing room.
It's like a
situation where Tomori approached him about why am I not playing that much.
Okay, so wait, actually, I want to bring this up, Daniel Vincent, because I want to say something about Man City. But let me just read this from Daniel Vincent. Daniel Vincent said, please pull up City's schedule on the screen to show them the actual defensive record. John Stones and Ruben Dias have conceded a 1 goal in 10 games. So if you look
think
up
that was against Chelsea too. Chelsea was on that score, that 1 goal.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so 2-0, 1-0, 1-1. So West Brom did score. 0-0, 2-0, 5-0, 2. Oh no, they lost 2-0 there. Yeah, I mean these guys don't consider that many goals. So here's my thing, guys. Is this the year?
No, it's not.
Let me land, and then you guys will go. Let me just land. Let me just say my thing. Is this the year? Is this finally the year? Has he finally figured out that okay, you have all these amazing passers, you have De Bruyne, you have Aguero, Sterling, and so forth. Gets a defender. Be better defensively. Be smart defensively. You will always score. You will always find goals. In all the matches that they've gone through, they've always found a way to score goals, but just gets a better defender. So is this the year that City really conquer both England and Europe at the same time? Because I think that Pep may have found that kind of recipe. Because I thought, okay, after that Leon game, it would be a decline. Do you think that, no, this is where Pep finally says, all right, I'm back. Now what?
No. Let me go for it. Let me go for it.
I'll go on it. No, Abdullah, you must go last. You must go last.
No, Abdullah, you are going last. I think I had LB, so LB, talk to me.
No, I mean, I don't think City can conquer Europe this season. I mean, how many seasons have we heard that, Man City, our favourites, are going to go?
LB. Okay, here's my argument. You are right. Yeah. We've said it. See. This is the one difference. So this is in defense. This is the first time that they've actually had a really robust defense. And they've never really had Pep focus on the defense. They've never been this pragmatic. They've never pretty much been on this kind of 1-0 vibe ever since Pep has come to Man City. So couldn't that be the one difference?
Yeah, but I mean, if we look at their previous defenders, who was there before? I mean, Company was there before. And Company is no joke, I'm sure he
but Company kept on getting injured. He could never get fully fit. So Otamendi, you know what he is. Fernandinho is not a natural defender. John Stones started off being pretty crap. So really, and then you already have Laporte there. So they didn't really have a good quality, consistent defender because Company kept getting injured. So do you think that with this could be a change for them?
I think it's certainly going to help them, but in terms of going ahead and winning the Champions League, I still don't think so. I mean, they still need to make a semi-final for Christ's sakes, let alone getting into a final and winning it. So I think for Man City, it's just baby steps for them, getting into a semi-final and seeing what happens. But yeah, still, I don't think that they can win the Champions League this season.
Anyone else want to jump in on this whole Man City thing?
Yeah, I'm going to talk about the CL, then the Premier League.
Okay.
As for the CL, there are still many twists and turns to CL. I think they have a better chance this year, but I think maybe they could get to a semi-final. At least, I don't know what they can do after that. So that's for Pep because I think he has improved. And now for the Premier League, I don't like to blow my own horn, but here's the thing. I remember talking about this Liverpool before the Liverpool game, and I said before that these guys did not have a preseason before the Liverpool game, and City didn't have a preseason at all. We've not really seen this team gel. Let's see how Diaz acclimates to the team. Let's see what Aki can do. I didn't see Stones coming. I didn't see that guy coming back. So that was a surprise for me. And I said that, yes, these guys were not scoring, but they were not conceding that much either. That's the thing. And now guys are saying it. With their attack finally starting to score, people are starting to see that these guys are not conceding, which is amazing because this is not something I usually expect from a Pep team. They are not conceding at all. Most of their games are like 2-0, 1-0, 2-0, 4-0. And that's the beauty of the thing. Because right now, for me, City are looking like they're going to be the favourites. And I'm actually rooting for one of the Manchester clubs to win.
Why?
Mostly City. Because what I like is a manager to actually know where he's lacking and improve on it. When Klopp did it, I was proud of the guy. Now Pep is trying to do it. And I hope he succeeds doing it because as much as I like attacking football, I like it whenever managers realize that you gotta defend.
To be honest with you, Richard, I just think Pep is just like out of luck. Like, because I just think the window opportunity for City was in 2018 and 2019. 2018, when they broke the Premier League, I think that was their best chance to go to the final and trying to win it.
But then Wilson, but look at what the landscape looks like. Bayern Munich, are they as strong as it once was? We're looking at PSG, Barcelona, boom, decline. Real Madrid, boom.
Yeah, you see,
Wait, let's go. Wilson.
Sorry, yeah, Wilson.
City hasn't played a really big team though. They've been losing to really bad team in the quarterfinal. That's the sick thing about it. I just think that maybe it is what it is. Maybe he does need Messi and Xavi and and those boys to do it.
But then, as I said to LB, this is the first time where he's really focused on defense, and his defense is now really good. So this is the one true change from the previous years.
I don't trust Raheem Sterling. I'm sorry, I just don't trust that guy. That guy, after what he did against Lyon, that was the last straw.
No. But Wilson, if they had Ruben Diaz and John Stones, maybe they never concede against Lyon, and those goals, that's a goal that they score is enough to take them through. So City, they will always score. Very rarely do they shoot blanks in both legs. They will score. So the issue is that now, if you have a defense that now restricts the amount of goals you concede, it puts them in a much better position to go through rather than, okay, we'll score, but we're always going to concede because we'll always make a defensive mistake.
That is true, but at the end of the day, I don't trust Aguero in the Champions League game, and I don't trust Raheem Sterling in the Champions League game. I just don't. Raheem Sterling, after what you did against Lyon, yes, today he scored a very beautiful free kick. I got to give him his G's for that. But for him to come in clutch, yes, I get it. He scored that goal against Spurs and it didn't count. That was just unfortunate. But just that miss against Lyon, I just think about that. I just think that maybe just not meant to be. But hey, City are looking really good defensively. I don't know what's gonna happen. I just think that Pepe's just out of luck, man.
Red Devil.
Yeah, I want to make a quick point. This defensively, it's very good to be obviously this is why centre back partnership is important because for a lot of people obviously said before that John Stones is a brick individually, but and why I go on about Maguire, but I'll put that to one side. But just partnership is important. You have to have chemistry, you have to have balance. And that is very important. It's not necessarily just about the individual. What I would say though is that it is also easier to defend when you are playing two holding midfielders. And Pep has changed. Obviously, City are still keeping hold of the ball. They've still got the possession, stick passing, etc. I get that. But unlike previous seasons, like he's effectively playing. He's got two centre backs, and he's also playing effectively two holding midfield in front of them. Whether that's Rodri and Fernandinho, whether that's Rodri and Goodwin, or whether that's Fernandinho and Goodwin, etc. Like he's playing with that added protection. You know, whereas traditionally you would play with like essentially Fernandinho, like that's a defensive midfielder, and the other two of Silva, De Bruyne can go forward and be progressive or box to box or whatever. Now he in terms of his midfield, is a lot more conservative because certainly Rodri and Fernandinho, Rodri and Gundogan, I would say are more in quote conservative. Not Gundogan for me is not a box to box midfielder or a cam or whatever. So they're certainly playing a lot more conservative than they usually do. But ironically, they're being pragmatic. You know, Mourinho has done that. So I don't think that's a new system. Mourinho's done that. Ollie's done that. Plenty of coaches have done that. It's just Pep Guardiola's finally realized for the 4 or 5 years in the season that sometimes I have to actually evolve the way I play to actually get results. And the thing is, you could argue the fact that because of the nature of this season, because if Aguero was fit, if they didn't have all those injury things, I wonder whether he would have actually changed the system. So it's almost like he changed it as a form of necessity, given that some of his players weren't available. But it's obviously worked. And obviously, when you see the likes of Foden, who I always knew was talented, but he benched and didn't get involved. And now he's suddenly trusting Foden and he's now coming in when he traditionally didn't. So a lot of things have kind of worked in a Pep's obviously changed his system, but also certain things with the nature of the season also played into City's hands. And the only thing I would say, the only question mark I would have, because I'll hold my hands up. City are definitely looking good if they're favourites. The only thing I would say though is that they are scoring goals, but a lot of the goals are coming from the defenders and maybe 1 or 2 from the midfield. And my only concern is that they're not getting really goals from the outright attackers or the number 9s. And I just wonder, okay, if the defenders do have a bad day, do they have the attackers to actually step up and actually G up and score those goals against maybe the better, stronger teams, or when they're frustrated? Because you're not going to always be able to rely on John Stones giving 2 headers against Crystal Palace every single game. Sometimes that might not be the case. And this season, we haven't really seen any of City's attackers really G'ing up as they normally do. So I'm thinking that possibly as the season goes on, depending what happens, might be an issue. But yeah, they're definitely favourites. How am I hating?
Yeah, he said, but this guy in the live stream also said that he beat Real Madrid. I'm like, you beat us just to lose to Lyon. You literally beat the greatest Champions League merchant club of all time just to lose to Lyon, bro.
How am I hating? Like, I'm at realize the weaknesses. It's just
wait. Can I talk now, AJ?
Hold on.
Wait. Abdullahi, and then I'll go back to Katlok. Okay, Abdullahi, you wanted to talk, Abdullahi?
NASA, Man City fans, and the guys of the state. And Katlok, thank God you can clip me on this now.
He's going in.
See, HH has an agenda against about Kylian Mbappe, Ousmane Dembele, and co. My agenda is just about Pep. My problem with Pep is not that I don't like Pep. My problem is people rate him high as the GOAT, in which I don't put him higher yet. My issue with Pep about my agenda is he plays a 4-3-3 formation, tiki-taka football, the way it does in Barcelona and Bayern Munich. It comes to EDPA, he plays the same system. You cannot play that kind of system in EDPA and you succeed. You will get baptized a lot of teams who have scored you. That was my worry with Pep Guardiola in playing that kind of formation. But recently this year, maybe because of the COVID or maybe because of the player he has kind of proved me wrong in a little bit because of the way he's playing. He's been playing pragmatic, the way Jose plays, kind of sit back, hits him on the counter, and I think it's learned that EPL is not all about go, kind of. No, it's not like that. You have to be conservative in some matches, and he's been doing that. Not even 1 matches, 2, 3. I've seen some matches in which Pep Guardiola plays, and like you see him going back. I see Man City defending. I kind of it's on the count. I was like, wow,
He's changing.
Pep is kind of changing my idea in kind of where I've seen him as a manager. So I'm gonna give him my props as a man. This is my agenda. Which he has to win the Champions League, Man City. I'm going to put him on the level of being the GOAT ahead of Carlo Ancelotti, Alex Ferguson, Japan Kids. If he doesn't still win that EPL, my agenda with him to stay. At this moment, I'm still gonna rate Pep a lot.
Wait a minute. No, hold up. How many Champions Leagues has Ferguson won?
2.
How many Champions Leagues has Pep won?
2.
So
if
why
Pep win the Champions League? If Pep win that's 3. It's either Alex Ferguson.
But you said he's not on Ferguson's level. But
yes, because what Alex Ferguson has done for United, Pep Guardiola hasn't done it. So no. There's a leverage. No, you've been watching football for many years. There's a level to that. So for me to rate him as the GOAT, he has to do it for Man City. And if he does it for Man City, I will give him at this moment, my agenda with him at the moment, he has to win that UCL for Manchester City. So at this moment, my credit to Pep Guardiola, I'm going to rate him high. I'll come out and say it. I'm going to give him my credit. Credit due to him, Pep Guardiola. I'm rating him.
Can I say something?
Okay, Jamal then to Gatlop. Jamal.
Yeah, I just want to say, I'm going now. So I just want to ask, what is your greatest accomplishment? Is it turning Mbappe into a kick and run merchant or Eden Hazard? Yeah, I'm going. So,
Okay, first of all, I refuse to answer such a shocking question, and I will not answer it. All I'll say is this: Mbappe still has a World Cup, and neither Messi or Cristiano don't. That's the first thing. Second thing is Hazard still was named best player at a World Cup, and the goats haven't. So you can insult Mbappe and Hazard all you want. Mbappe will just show you his World Cup winners medal, and Hazard will just show you his award for the best player at the World Cup. So,
peace, guys. Peace.
Take it, Jamal, man.
Jamal, peace out, man. One love. LB, what's up? What's up? LB, talk to me.
What if Giroud came out and showed Benzema his World Cup medal?
Wait, what? Say again?
If Giroud came out and showed Benzema his World Cup medal, what would you say?
I will say that World Cup medal means nothing because you're Olivier Giroud and he didn't score any goals at the World Cup. So yeah, so if I'm like, no, screw it.
Why'd you kick Undisputed out the Hangout?
No, I didn't. His connection.
And this is, I have a question for you, bro.
What was it?
Okay, Gallo, what's Gallo showing?
That's fake stats. It's fake stats. I'll send you the real ones. That's the fake one. I'll send you the real one after this.
Okay.
Velveton, talk to me.
My question to you: do you think it's juju? Since 2012, right? The team that kicks Real Madrid out of the Champions League never wins it. Do you think that's juju? From 2012 to this day, whoever kick us out the Champions League never wins it. Is that juju or is that just a coincidence?
Well, no, I think it's a coincidence because surely we can.
Munich knocked it like that.
Since 2012, yeah, 2012 Bayern kicked us out, they didn't win it. 2013 Dortmund kicked us out, they didn't win it. 2014 we won it. 15 Juve kicked us out, they didn't win it. 16 won it. 17 won it. 18 won it. The 19 Man City kicked us out, they didn't win it.
Funny thing.
No. I mean Ajax kicked us out in 2019, then Man City kicked us out, and they didn't win it.
Bilton, except for 2016, the reverse goes for Bayern. Whoever usually beats Bayern wins it.
Wait, so see, okay, look, let me guys, okay, I'll be real with you, especially watching. Okay, look, guys, can I be? Okay, let me be honest. Okay, we are late night. It's 1 a.m. right now. It's late, so we can be. So this is where we now get more honest. I appreciated that United Liverpool game. I appreciate it. Even Inter, Juve, and so forth. Guys, almost every night I'm dreaming of February, mid-February. Like, I think it's almost like where it's a bit unhealthy.
Chill.
I need the Champions League. Marvelous, relax. I need that CL.
I thought you were talking about Valentine's Day.
Undisputed, don't worry, man. Okay. I'm gonna melt a lovely lady's heart very soon. Come February. But we can combine the both.
Oh, it is getting married finally.
Knowledgeable man, you'll get someone.
Somebody's getting married finally.
Okay, not so fast. Okay, I'm still single and ready to mingle. So relax. So, because guys, we have to be real here. No, guys, I need that Champions League back, man. Like, guys, we need the Champions League back. Like, league. I think the league thing is cool in terms of the back and forth, the narratives, and so forth. But I think when I saw that Chelsea Fulham game, I was like, my God. This is like really crap.
Do you think Chelsea Atletico is going to be better?
What is it?
Do you think Chelsea versus Atletico is going to be better? If anything,
Red Devil, anything is possible.
Red Devil, let me respond. See, Red Devil, there's a difference between Red Devil. There's a difference between playing in Craven Cottage, West London, for an EPL thing, and the champions with the hype, the stage, the aura, the feeling. It just so even if the football isn't exciting, it adds that extra spice. And Red Devil, don't be jealous. You had the opportunity to join in the party. Now Europa is cool. It's still cool. But lead level Ludio, don't be jealous.
Don't worry.
That's not invited to this party.
Enjoy your time in the Champions League, because we know that it's not going to happen next year. So
let me deal with this guy right now. Lead level. What nonsense are you trying to tell me? Level. Are you trying to tell me that Chelsea Football Club Chelsea Football Club, the 2012 Champions League winners. The 2012 Champions League and 2013, 2014, Guys, I tell me that that Chelsea are not going to be in the Champions League. Excuse me?
You're not going to finish top 4 this season.
How massive is that Champions League?
The 10-time winners are not going to be in the
You
Champions
said penalties don't count.
Yeah, exactly. Penalties don't count, man.
What do you mean by penalties? Wait, when did I say penalties don't count?
You said penalties don't count. You said it several times.
No. Drogba scored it in a penalty shootout. Penalties don't count if it's in regulation.
Oh boy.
That's what I said. It doesn't count if in regulation. So it's not a real goal.
We need a handbook of all these rules.
Because my thing is easy. See, my thing is that there's still time to go. But guys, I am plotting a way to defeat Atletico. Guys, I'm going to use let me land. Guys, no, let me talk. I'm going to use my dirtiest tricks. You see, I've learned from all of you guys, and I think I know my tactic of how my course and everything works. Guys, the kind of wizardry I'm going to use.
Please.
I know.
I want to say something. I want to say something.
Wait, guys. After I'm done, you will think that the Diego Simeone is like a god. It can't. Like, the way I'm going to shout praise on Koke, the way I'm going to build a shrine for João Felix and so forth. I'm going to use because as I told you, I needed this Champions League. I don't, guys. I can't.
Let me say something.
In the Champions League, stuff is backfiring.
Guys, let me just land. What I'm saying
you
is,
said you didn't want Atletico, you got Atletico.
Can I land?
I'm just saying, it's reversing.
I'm going to use my dirtiest, filthiest tricks to do it because, guys, Coachiners, I hope you're listening. I cannot handle being knocked out of the Champions League in round of 16 again. Ban was bad enough without Pulisic, by the way.
Richard, I want to say something
again. It can't happen again.
What you need to do is make it.
I want to say something.
I will sort them out. Don't worry. I will
sort
them out.
If you love Richard, if you love Richard, start begging him now. Because Richard, you started this hype from the semis minimum and you collapse. For God save you didn't enter in the hospital. Gatlock, you need to start begging Richard now. Don't ever come and say no,
guys. I know
don't come in and say. Don't come in and say you want to bring shine for João Felix. See, I'm a Chelsea fan. I already said it. Atletico is a bad match for Chelsea. Being a Chelsea fan because I know what Diego Simeone is gonna do. Pack that ball from the minute 1 to minute 90.
Works.
Your wizardry will work.
Right now.
You know where your wizardry will land you into coma. That's it entirely. That's finito. Because Atletico Madrid is a bad match for Chelsea. So I wouldn't be as a Chelsea fan. I'm already depressed. Not even frustrated already because we're playing Atletico Madrid. I know we're not gonna win that match. I know it. I would rather just slip off and watch the highlight after the match.
Okay, wait, let me bring it because so on this
I thought you guys could beat Bayern.
Talk to me.
Why is Atletico such a problem?
I want to talk about a few things. First of all,
let's talk, man.
Vilton, I told you Thiago was that dude. Did you watch him today? That referee thing where he blew the whistle just as Mane was through on goal is once again evidence that Manchester United are rigging this league.
Wait. Pause. Red Devil, do you have that clip still to hand?
Yes, I can.
Okay, undisputed. Mute your mic, Red Devil. Play that clip. Please.
I gotta get it back up, but that's what he said.
Undisputed, keep talking because he's got to get clip. Keep talking,
guys. I wasn't here on the Hangout yesterday, so I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Don't worry, he'll bring it. Please keep talking, guys. Keep talking. So as you were saying,
Alisson Becker again. He is that dude, unbelievable goalkeeper. As for United fans saying that this is a good result for them, how can it be a good result if he scores 0 against the centre back pairing of 2 midfielders? How is that a good result?
Well, but can you admit that United deserved to win that game and they had the better chance? They had the best chances.
No, Liverpool had more possession and more shots. How did United deserve to win that game? They created chances because we have 2 midfielders and centre backs, so you're bound to get opportunities.
So, but are you worried? Because remember, Liverpool are currently 4th right now. We go Leipzig next month, and let's keep it real. 3 games now, no G's. 3 games, no G's. Are you worried?
if I had to pick a league winner, it would be Man City. And I wouldn't mind if by February, if we're further away than we are now, we just focus on Champions League. I wouldn't mind that.
Okay, so thank you, Undisputed.
We Undisputed, so listen to this, Red Devil.
Talk to me. Okay, let's talk facts here. Liverpool has the best goalkeeper in the league.
That's
we have
true.
the best centre back in the world. Obviously, he's not playing. We have the best right back in the world, the best left back in the world, the best central midfielder in the world in Thiago. We have the best left back in the world, the best right winger in the world. We have the most passionate captain in the world.
Didn't you just lose to Southampton last week?
Red Devil Studios, mute your mic. Wan-Bissaka will trip over his own feet. Luke Shaw is fatter than Hazard.
Ooh, Luke Shaw.
Won't get a penalty this time. Martial is a donkey. Pogba has spent 5 years at Manchester United and he has 0 goals and 0 assists against Liverpool.
250 haircuts, yeah.
Still true.
Twice as many Champions League trophies as Manchester United. They're the biggest club in England. I am very confident. 4-0.
That's true.
4-0. Oh, 4-0. Wow.
Undisputed, do you want to respond to that, please?
Let me respond to him. I blame Hassan.
See, I all I'm saying in this video is that I still have my Twitter account and my YouTube channel. That's all I'm saying here because the thing is 0-0 and 4-0. You know, they don't sound the same. They're not really the same, and it is what it is. You know, but you know,
I blame Hassan because he told me Matip would be fit. He told me Matip would be fit.
Red Devil.
Okay?
No. Also as well.
What does Matip have to do with the
wait, guys, relax. Do you know Hassan is normally the first to come into all of these hangouts?
Yeah,
he's normally the first to come
Where's
through.
Hassan, man?
We are at 2 hours 26 and no sign of Hassan at the moment. That's what I'm saying.
You started all this.
Guys,
started all
you
this.
don't understand how
You are the sheep of the receipt match.
Wait,
Now
wait.
everybody's doing the same thing.
Wait, let's talk.
You guys don't understand how big that is. If Matip is fit, he plays center back. The greatest captain in the world goes into midfield, and we win that game 4-0. That's a fact. That's
Greatest captain.
You know, it's very ironic. It's very ironic that Red Devil is playing all these receipts, but when United got knocked out of the Champions League, he all of a sudden had a test to study for.
Wait, guys. Sorry, I wanted to tell this time. Undisputed, talk to me.
Another game I kind of want to mention is Inter Juve, just because I watched that as well. Cristiano, this guy, when he doesn't score, when this guy looks like he's trying to dribble, when Cristiano tries to dribble, it looks like he shat himself. That's how he runs. It is awful to watch.
Isn't scoring goals the hardest thing to do on the pitch, though, isn't it? So the fact that we have to judge him based on goals,
no.
Wilton,
Creating has always been harder than scoring. Why is it that Diego Maradona has always been rated higher than Gerd Müller? Because creating has always been harder than scoring.
I think because he single-handedly carried his country to the '96 World Cup. I think that's...
Gerd Müller won a lot of trophies, but Maradona is still rated higher.
How many World Cups?
Harder than scoring.
No, because I think the point that Undisputed is making is that when Cristiano doesn't score, it's like, okay, what else does he do to contribute to the team? How is he... successful dribbles, chances created, through balls? What is he doing on the ball? What is he really standing out?
Well, he has his part. Doesn't do anything. But the man is fit.
And I've said this before multiple times, and I will say it again, even though I get so much stick for it. The best footballer at Juventus, the best footballer is Dybala. He is the best footballer. Yes, he is the footballer, not goal scorer, the best footballer.
Okay, no, I can see that.
But Undisputed, you're saying you're missing Matip today. Defending wasn't an issue. It was you guys not scoring goals.
Wilton, you don't understand. If Matip is fit, the best captain in the world, according to a research done by Harvard University, goes into midfield, and we win 4-0.
Oh my God!
Harvard University, goddamn.
Harvard University.
Okay, you see,
Henderson was in midfield against West Brom.
Harvard University.
Hold on. I need to say something.
Okay, Gatlock, talk to me. Then we have to round off.
Okay.
Gatlock.
I need to reply to Abdullah. You see, what this guy just said about Harvard University and what Double H says about Hazard being the best player in the World Cup 2018.
Mm-hmm.
This is why I invented the receipts. The receipts are needed because receipts cannot be doctored. It cannot be altered. It is you versus you.
Yes, they can.
And it brings out the truth. It is pure. That is why receipts is necessary. When you have a particularly liar like Double H, who just spouts out everything from his mouth that are lies, you gotta bring in the receipts to shut him up. Because one thing that Double H cannot fight is himself. So whenever the guy lies, you just have to bring out what he said. And basically, the only thing you can say is that that's my twin brother or something.
It was actually, and I'm going to hold on to that. So guys, look, let me just say this right now. All I'm saying is this, guys, we have a long time, a bloody long time to go to February. You know, guys, almost every single day, I go to Google and just type Champions League and just look at the dates again and again and again. I know I'm very sad, and I keep dreaming about it in my head. But all I'm saying is that I'm working on something. I'm working on something, and I refuse to give up. I will not give up. And all I'm saying is that for Atletico Madrid, they're the huge favorites and so forth. They're the goals. They're amazing. They're the Champions League champions, so forth. All I'm saying is that when that date comes, I'm going to use every single thing in my power. I'm going to use every dirty trick. I'm going to use every cheat code to go through. Because my
loss
goal
coach now it is Jinsen Atletico. You better get ready for the loss. This is bad.
Atletico Madrid, you are the GOAT. Simeone, you are the freaking dude. Okay, guys, peace out. Stay true, and I'll see you guys soon. One love. Peace. Become a Football Hut member and gain access to cool emojis on the live streams and get access to new YouTube content by clicking the join button here. And to view that new content, head over to the YouTube channel homepage and click on the community tab over here. The power of the cookie. The power of the cookie. Why is a cookie so important? Okay, because I told you, I'll tell you why cookies are important. Because this cookie is called the cookie of life. Don't bring me down. Don't bring me down. I told you, I'm working on something. Guys, this is going to be a huge week. It's going to be a massive week. I am going to see the witch. I am going to see Ole's witch doctor. I cannot disclose the location, but I'm going to see his witch doctor. Because Chelsea needs divine intervention. You need divine intervention. They need someone to go through. Because I still believe in the edge. I still believe in the CL. I still believe in the EPL. Because this is a treble-winning team. This team was made for the treble. And see, I've taken so much abuse. They've spat at me. They've dragged my name through the gutter, through the mud. They have mocked me. They've abused me. But I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still HH. I'm still that dude. Since 2010. Since 2010, I'm still that freaking dude. And you see, why is my name Half Hope? Why am I Half Hope? I'm Half Hope because until the very last cent, I'm still going to say what's up. So for you people out there who think that I curse people and so forth, I've seen the future. The Us is still saying what's up. Hazard has not yet been fully fit. What's it called? Son is still riding through. Fat is injured. Once Fatty comes back, so the eye test is undefeated. It's always undefeated. So you start matches will always lose. You who score losers will always lose. And guys, come February, come mid-February, when Chelsea face Atletico, I'm ready. I'm fully ready. I told you, this is just all build-up. Look, top four, this is all build-up. Come that CL night. Come that CL night. Guys, I'm using white magic, purple magic. I'm using spectral magic, mysticism. I'm using the Force. I'm using Sith magic. I'm using Megatron. I'm getting Autobots, Decepticons. Everything I can get my hand on is straight through because, guys, I live in the CL. Chelsea need that freaking CL. They need that whole thing, man. They need that whole thing. Nah, so don't you dare clip anything. Don't you dare clip any damn thing, man. Don't you dare clip any damn thing. Guys, please. Guys, don't clip this. I'm begging you guys. Guys, no. Guys, this is after credits. Guys, this is after credits. This is not meant to be clipped. guys, come on. No. This is meant for us. This is a unique, exclusive thing for us. Gatlock, go to bed. Gatlock, this is after hours. Okay, Gatlock, go to bed. These are for the after hours talks. These are for the after hours talks. You're not in here. Okay, look. All right, I take everything back. I was lying. Chelsea are screwed. They're finished. Lampard is a bomb. Lampard is the worst guy that I've ever seen, and so forth. So, guys, I take everything back. I'm sorry, I got hyped. Everything I said was a lie. Every single thing I said was a lie. All I'm saying is this: come Champions League night, all I can do is hope for the best. Hope and pray for the best. And as for Leicester City, Chelsea have to beat, because Chelsea have not beaten anybody above top 10 or above 12. So, against Leicester City, all I want is the freaking dub. That's all I want. All I want is the dub. All I need is the dub against Leicester City. But see, there's nothing wrong in me saying that I want the CL. I'm not saying Chelsea will win the CL. I'm not saying they'll beat Atletico. But every single year, I want the CL and the Premier League. There is nothing wrong in saying that. But guys, with that, it's time for me to bid you adieu. Bid you goodbye. Remember to subscribe. Remember to like that video. And guys, this coming week, watch out for some very interesting videos coming soon for your entertainment. Peace out, stay true, stay real, stay sexy, stay loud, and your boys out. Peace.